The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours GMT.
Hello everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me. I know on socials, I know on... Oh, hey Reese, hey Jukesy. I know on the socials I'd implied a potential change of plans. That was merely a precaution, and we do in fact have our scheduled programming going on, which will be DB probably trying to figure out how to use trap mines effectively. As we continue Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I don't know. My brain wanted to say Part 1. No idea why. It just decided it wanted to. Or nearly. Thankfully, I managed to prevent that. Hopefully the gremlins haven't invaded on any of your ends either. DB's real-life gremlins keep occurring, though, as cables keep disappearing, apparently, from what I've heard. But
Cable management is turning out to be very tricky lately for me.
I wonder why. It's because he doesn't have a cable guy, chat. That's what it is. For those of you that don't know, cable guys are the small controller holder figures, I guess is the best way you can describe them. Oh wow! Oh my word! Wow! 51-month resub. That is phenomenal. That is absolutely amazing. You found hard to fit. Wow, Jukesy, yes. I'm looking forward to mostly. Well, was it a question of you could beat him, Jukesy? Is that what you're saying? You reckon you could have taken him? Hard to feel the callus. Maybe not on your first try. I certainly wouldn't have done. But how are you all doing? Thank you, Double Tap, for the confirmation that everything's all good. We are. Oh, you good? What? You're right over there, DB. What's?
Sorry, I'm just... My nose is not cooperating.
Oh.
Again.
So it's part of the course, really. Or maybe that Joker's run its course, much like your nose. So
I was doing... So, I think I might be narrowing things down, by the way. Of like why I've been congested for like a year nonstop.
Oh.
Yesterday... I have a air purifier, which is supposed to purify and humidify. It's a little Dyson thing.
I mean, oh yeah.
So yesterday I had to do like the scheduled cleaning thing on it, and leading up to that, I was particularly congested. And then while I was cleaning it, because you have to like take the
filter out and the
wick thing.
Oh yeah.
But you got to like take that out and like wash it and scrub it and everything.
Ew.
And for the entire rest of the day, I was just like even worse than usual.
Oh.
So I think what's happening is, in some weird way, I'm allergic to whatever it is that my air purifier is actually blowing into the room.
Oh no. Yeah, so you're allergic to purifier stuff.
Exactly.
Whatever
like,
that is.
I live in New York City, right? We have lots of pollution. If I go outside for an hour, my congestion clears right up. It's crazy.
Wow. It's like you travel out of state and whoosh, I'm better. And then you come back and like, no. Death by dodgeable every single time. Yep. While DB preps the run for demonstration, actually, if I may recount the fun story you told me off stream after last week's sort of catch up with the sighted run that you did. Needless to say, DB turned into the Doomslayer via the medium of trap mine. As in, they never saw it coming. At first, neither did he. Then he turned the tables on them when he finally could. Oh my god! I'd have loved to have seen the look on your face when that happens. just it is great though. Like if you know it's coming, if you remember that's the one where they attack you, it's like, yep, okay, plant this and hold it, or if you're really quick as well, you can back off of the workbench, grab your shotgun, or gun of choice, or even a melee weapon if you're really feeling a bit brutal. Speaking of that,
after I went back on the single player save
the off-stream,
to do that section,
the off-stream run,
it was. Well, I think I said to you in chat in reference to what was the game that used that first? It was an old 90s shooter. It might have been Rise of the Triad.
Yeah,
I think it was Rise of the Triad. Rise of the Triad had a secret mode called Ludicrous Gibbs. So that if you blew up an enemy, like chunks would just keep blowing out.
Because
that's what this looked like. It was an absolute bloodbath.
And worth every second.
Like there was chunks of people everywhere.
Yeah.
It was not fit for streaming. I'm glad it didn't work that well when you beat it.
I mean, to be fair, I have streamed this game before, So people would have seen lots of goop, gunk, and to use Mimir's term of phrase in God of War Ragnarok, viscera. Is that because if you've not heard the piece of dialogue, I had it happen early on in a current run, which I'll talk about later. Atreus says to Kratos and Mimir, Mimir, have you tried? Have you thought about sitting forwards instead of backwards? And Mimir's like, oh, we've tried. And he goes, there were problems with viscera. And I was like, ew. And he's like, I thought there was a moment there where I'd get used to it. And Kratos just looks at him and goes, you did not. I'm like, wow. Oh, what? Oh, thank you, Arctic, for where's it gone? For the 2-month resub. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Welcome in. Looking forward to another role reversal? Indeed, and a role reversal you shall have once DB7's been invited, if he hasn't already. I'm guessing by that noise he hasn't, which is fine. Yeah, that was the Last of Us moment. We were talking about workbenches and trap mines, Dukesy. And if you can't put 2 and 2 together with that, feel free to ask and we will clarify. And also, yes, Arctic, riffing on DB's catchphrase, howdy y'all, etc. You failed an assault wave, Dukesy? Ooh. Then again, was it against infected? That's the question. Because no return is not fun. Yeah, so the intended plan, had DB not arrived when he did, would have actually been to show you, or rather to continue, the Give Me God of War run that I've started. Yes, you heard me right. I started the run I never thought I'd actually go and do, which is Give Me God of War with the guide, with the Dauntless shield.
Sharing screen.
So going for the full-on get good parries everywhere run. And you know what's funny? The game took me weeks to get to chapter 2 before, when I first started playing Gimme God of War a couple of years ago when the game was first out. And yet now I started the run on Monday and I'm already part of the way through chapter 2. So if that doesn't tell you that I've improved, I don't know what necessarily would. Other than, of course, a demonstration, which, should you wish to see it, I'm sure we can organise that for maybe a charity stream within the next few weeks. Who would like to see that? Because there is a charity stream coming up for special effect. If anyone's curious, because I'm going to be participating in Game Blast. So, yeah, and if there's anything else you want to see for that, let me know, and I will be glad to assist. Yeah, DB, I believe your screen... Yes, your screen is available.
It is indeed. So, before we start, I have a proposal... Not proposal. A survey, if you will.
Oh, God.
For you...
All right.
And or
chat.
The viewers. Based on what I mentioned to you privately last week, after we finished streaming, I went back to my offline save to kind of catch up.
Yes.
And once I got to this area, I found that there's an entire section, including a puzzle and a card, that, as far as I can tell, one, you never would even know was there, because I don't think you ever come within the 30-meter radius of the scanning to have it pull you in there. And unfortunately, I also suspect the actual puzzle itself is 100% inaccessible, sadly.
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
My proposal is, before I put my blindfold on, I will go to that section at least, because once we're there, we'll be able to scan items.
Yeah, and we can poke about with it.
Then I'll put the blindfold on, and then we can try to workshop whether or not we can get through it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be rough, but I'd like to see if it's possible at least.
Yeah, because I must... The thing I'm thinking is, I must have got it because, I got the Platinum Trophy. The question is, how did I get it? Did I potentially get assistance with it? That's not impossible, because I had assistance to get the plat in a few tiny places where I couldn't get it myself. So yeah, I mean, I'm up to see that, and Reese indeed agrees. Anybody else want to see DB's marvelous weird puzzle?
X button. Select. Circle button.
Is the best way I can describe that. I'm up to see it. Why not? Let's have a look, because yeah, Jukesy's interested as well. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Because if nothing
Excellent.
else, we'll discover that it's not accessible. Like, if you get to sort of nearby it and keep your blindfold at hand, we can figure out whether it would be. Do you see what I mean? Like, see whether you can actually stumble across it, which is potentially a thing. Because that's
do you want me? So I can just run us back to the. I'm not gonna obviously reload the level, but I
No.
can just run back to where we start the level because it's not too far from where we are.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then we'll do the blindfold and we'll do the waypoints, and we'll see if we
We'll
can
see.
even get to it.
Yeah, we'll see
Just
we'll see where we get to, and then yeah.
X button.
No, because I'm
Select.
curious. Because
Circle
I'm
button.
not saying you're incorrect in your assessment. I'm just curious to see how right you are. Does that make sense? Like, if it turns out you're right, then fair enough. Like, totally. And while you do that, I'm just going to read Jukesy's chat. Found a battle that you couldn't beat or find. Oh, I think. What did it have? Was it a type? Was it a named battle? Was it a realm tear thing? What was it?
2.
Jukesy.
Pistol ammo.
And human assault wave. Ouch.
Options.
Yeah. It just happened.
Revolver.
What?
Revolver ammo. 6.
I'm
Loaded.
very
4.
confused. It might have
Reserve.
just been Einherjar being aggressive. There's a workbench.
Revolver. Available upgrades. Stability.
we use
Semi-auto.
this-
Available upgrades. Draw speed.
Oh, we
They-
did, but it
Stability,
didn't
range
save
fighter,
because I remember
long-range
we
gun with
upgraded the
silent
draw
shot and
speed,
slow
but
draw
it's not
speed. You
upgraded.
have
Yeah, we'll
100
upgrade it then.
and 5. Weapon
Okay.
part.
'Cause
Draw
why
speed.
not?
Craftable. Restrain the bow to
Because draw
increase
speed is good
speed.
to have upgraded anyway. Let's see. Do you want to get too deep into the fight? Yeah, I get you, Jixie. Death by dodgeable
Oh,
every
there's no
single
craftable
time.
upgrade.
Yes.
Just as a reminder,
you parried 10?
I'm not
Sorry.
currently blindfolded.
No. That is fine. I appreciate that. You
In
parried
case it looks a little weird
in
how
case it-
fast I'm running.
in case it looks a little too smooth. No, I get you. It's
Pistol
fine.
ammo.
You parried 10. My
Be
word.
careful.
That's good. You're learning. Hey. And down. There we go.
Oh, remember the road signs that were giving us so much grief?
Oh God, yeah. Who doesn't?
So I tested that as well. Basically, basically all you have to do is look up, but the problem is it's not that simple because you have to look up at the right time, because if you're too close and you look up, it doesn't work, and you're too far and you look up, it doesn't work.
What?
So if it happens again, I'll try just looking up a little bit and then doing the stumbling around thing we were doing before, where you got to keep going back and forth.
Yes. Oh, I see. So if you don't look up enough, it doesn't show the interact prompts.
Exactly.
Oh, it
Because
pulls
the
God of
actual
War,
sign is
right?
above
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God of War sometimes has that with climb traversally bits, whereby
Okay.
you have to like manually maneuver yourself. That I'm honestly, once we've done Last of Us 2, I'm looking forward to maybe at a point in the future having you do a God of War run, because I know you've already played it, but you haven't played it like this. Like it
That
will
is
be
very true.
it will be in places it will probably be absolutely terrifying, and I wouldn't blame you. Ordered biscuits and gravy for dinner. When you say biscuits in that context, I've never understood what biscuits in that context actually means. Sort of like, yeah, I don't know. I've never had it, but I hope
Wait,
it.
you've never had biscuits and gravy?
No. It just
my
it
God.
just sounds to my potentially uncultured mind. It just sounds weird.
Okay, wait. Wait. Okay.
Options.
I'm gonna interrupt this regularly scheduled stream because we got to talk about biscuits and gravy for a second. Okay. So when you hear biscuit, what comes into your mind?
See, I'm aware that the American definition of biscuit in this context is totally different. It's like a sort of weird scone thing comes into my mind because biscuit, UK wise, is like a cookie.
Right.
This is where the confusion comes in.
Yeah. That's very
half
much
of it.
part one.
Yeah.
So so the biscuit and biscuits and gravy is like a very flaky isn't exactly the right word. It's more like crumbly. So it's like kind of a crumbly, moist scone. It's very savory.
Yeah.
It's kind of salty,
Mm.
crunchy on the top, but as soon as you pull it apart, the inside just tends to
X
crumble
button.
out everywhere,
Select.
right?
Circle button.
So what you do is you get a plate and you get like 2 of these on there.
Yeah.
And now the gravy, okay? You're thinking like what goes on your mashed potatoes or something,
Maybe,
right?
yeah, maybe, yeah.
So the gravy is a cream gravy. It's made with flour, so it's very, very thick. In my opinion, the thicker the better.
Okay. So it's like
you get it
like a paste rather than closer to a paste than
yes, closer to a paste than a stew.
yeah.
In my opinion, there's places you can get it that's a bit runnier, but I prefer it thicker.
Yeah.
And then, do you like black pudding?
I mean, I've don't think I've ever had it, to be honest.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, it's just it is a thing that is served over here. I've just never gone for it myself. I might have
Okay.
tried it once,
So
but
I personally love it. And one of the reasons is because I don't understand how they
X
cram
button.
that much
Select.
black
Circle
pepper
button.
into such a small patty. But whatever witchcraft it is that you guys are doing over there with your black pudding is the same witchcraft that is done over here at a place that makes really good breakfast gravy. They put so much pepper into that gravy that your face will melt. And then they add chunks of sausage into it.
Oh wow!
And then cook it all together.
Mm.
And now you smother this all over the biscuits. And you get this savory, salty, spicy, zesty, sausagey, crumbly, amazing breakfast food. It's seriously one of my favorite things.
I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't sound too bad. It sounds unusual, but it doesn't sound too bad. Black pudding is black because of the blood. Something
Yes.
Diablo. Probably.
Which, by the way, if for anyone who has not tried black pudding because the idea just grosses them out because of the blood,
Select.
white pudding
Circle
is basically
button.
the exact
Yeah.
same thing without the blood. It's
I've
still got
never
the
even
black
heard of
pepper.
white pudding. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's because it's
Oh,
basically
yeah,
it's,
Jukesy agreed.
oatmeal.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's oatmeal, black pepper, and something else, and then for the black pudding they just add blood to basically
Ew.
give it color.
Yeah,
and
as
make it
you-
a bit
as
more savory.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say
But it's
Jukesy's.
mostly oatmeal and black pepper.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jukesy's response was that seems unusual, amazing, and terrifying all at the same time. And to be honest, I kind of agree with him. And Jukesy's like, well, good gosh. Compare them to a dumpling in many ways, but flaky. Interesting. He sounds like a heretic. Bob, are you telling me I'm a heretic? In which case, I apologise. Oh, wait, Popeyes do it.
X
Huh.
button. Select. Circle button.
I
Back.
may have to look into that then. Interesting.
Oh, and the Popeyes
Yeah.
biscuits
What
are pretty much exactly what
the
what I
definite
would think of.
stereotype
Yeah.
of yeah. No, I say that because Popeyes. When I've had it before, I've had their sort of main chicken stuff, and I tell you what, that's really good. It's like KFC, but a slightly different version of KFC. Anyway, we're getting distracted by food. Let us make ourselves not food for infected mushroom zombies.
Chicken. I mean mushroom. I mean chicken.
I mean clicker. I mean, God, no, please. Ugh. To be honest, you're saying about crumbly biscuits with like a crunchy top of it. It's just making me think of a clicker made out of weird biscuits. You know, where they got the sort of armor on the. You know what I mean? Like you shoot it and it just goes all crumbly
X
instead.
button. Select. Circle
The
button.
Actually,
Back.
clicker heads
Yeah,
don't
oh, yeah.
not look like a biscuit that's been pulled apart.
They don't know. Ew. Oh, that's an image. Ugh. No, let's just leave that there and carry on. Come on.
Next time you have a biscuit, just pull it apart and stick your hands inside and just think.
No. Well, you know what you've just done? You've simultaneously turned me onto the idea of biscuits and gravy in one sentence and then just gone, about that? No. Right. What's everybody looking forward to the state of play tonight? As DB goes back to what he's meant to be doing instead of making us all hungry.
Well, I have finished what I was meant to be doing. We're back at the beginning. So whenever you're ready, we can try to find.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready. Go on. You know what to do.
Just in case you want to keep talking about biscuits and gravy, though.
No,
you know.
no.
Back.
Clickers and gravy. Clickers and viscera. Ugh. Oh, that's what you do. You try and you do that as like a Halloween dish. That's what you do.
Ooh.
Saying that
That's a
ain't a
great
terrible idea.
Yes.
You sort of make weird clicker heads and that.
Oh my god. Yeah. If you could make a clicker head out of like biscuit dough,
Yeah. Oh.
and then put some food coloring in the gravy.
I was gonna say, because it's.
That would be the vilest thing you've ever experienced in your life.
Oh god. You never you never intended to open a can of worms with your food or a can of gravy. Well done, Arctic. Nice work. KFC to Popeyes? I mean, I like KFC. I like Popeyes. They're both good.
Circle button. Back.
Does he really dunk biscuits in gravy? Don't ask. Just go with it. Right. Let us have a look. Let us examine what we've come here to examine. Puzzles.
Okay, blindfold on so that now I can just visualize eating clicker brains while I play.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You might turn into one. Ooh.
I wish I could do.
Look on Sony's
Have you ever
YouTube
tried
channel.
doing the clicker sound? Because you're very good at doing like sound effects.
I wouldn't even know where to begin to try and do it. Like,
Oh,
that's kind of.
that's actually pretty good.
That was me just trying to see. You know how sometimes you just try for a sound and it's like, why not? Kind of works, right? Let us puzzle our way through.
Okay.
Let us see. Yes. Oh,
So I'm guessing we won't see.
looks
any
like there's a
items
thing
'cause we've
over
already
to our
been through
right.
this area.
Have a look.
Really?
So I thought Yeah, try it. Because I think I see. Yes, I do.
Oh.
I see a thing in the distance. You need to keep rescanning for it, remember? Yeah. Can anybody else do clicker sounds in chat? I know we won't be able to hear it, but can you do clicker sounds? Looking intriguing. We're going... There's a thing on your right that's full. That's all good. Ooh.
1/2.
We get it?
Explosive.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yes, you did. Nice. So there's nothing here now. You clearly hadn't picked everything up. Looks like...
I'm very impressed you heard that the first time because I did not get that at all, and I've got my headphones on.
I'm not judging you, mate. It's having years of playing these kinds of games. Like the gateways in Ragnarok are really hard to hear, and I do have to turn my audio up sometimes as well. I'll freely admit, I have to sometimes just turn my audio up when I'm listening, just to see whether I can pick it out with stuff like this. Yeah, just keep going, keep scanning every few whatevers, and if you feel like we've gone too far, then do feel free to... Oh, did that look like... Oh.
Hospital.
So have we missed the puzzle? I'm guessing we have.
I don't know if we have. That was just one of the interact prompts.
No,
Let
I'm
me
just...
try.
So it's not giving you anything. All I don't want to do is get you to go too far forward. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or rather, to a point of no return. Insert Last of Us puns here. I'm personally...
Okay, I'm gonna take a
yeah.
peek.
Yeah.
1 second.
Loving the ambient
Oh.
sounds.
Well, we didn't miss it yet, but we very much would have.
You've gone past it
we
enough
need
that
to
you're not going to
go.
hit it. Like,
Yeah, we would have to go exactly 90 degrees to the right of all the markers that it's given us so far for at least another, my guess is 10 steps or so.
so you'd
Let's
have
see
to
what
have.
This through.
Yeah, the hint is
Oh.
just the wrong way.
Of course.
So
you would have
well,
had
here,
to.
let me.
You would have
So
to just.
here's our
yeah.
marker,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hold straight right for a while, and then I'll do a scan, and we'll see if that's enough to pick it up. So I'm strafing directly right
And
here.
you find this prompt. Yeah.
And that was just over a car.
Yeah.
So now if I do a scan,
So you're still not picking it
yeah,
up.
still nothing.
Wow.
So now I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back because I know where we
reckon-
are
I
in
reckon
relation
that-
to it.
I reckon this is one of those rare ones where I had to get assistance because there were a couple within the way of doing in the process of getting the plat.
Aha! Did you hear him?
I think I did. I'm not 100% sure,
There you go.
but I did. There you go. Yeah, I see it now. Definitely.
Yeah. So now we're close enough.
It's partly because I was talking as well, but that's me. I
Yeah.
talk too much. But then again, that's why you're all here. I talk far too much, and you enjoy it
Okay.
seemingly.
So we're at the entrance to the building where it all takes place. Blindfold back on. I had a hard time with this sighted, so
I'm not saying this
gonna
is
rely on
doable.
all your input. Yeah.
You know, I never said this was doable. I merely said, who knows?
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is available.
Well, at least
from
it
the
tells you.
Options Menu.
At least it tells you
Now,
that it might not
but
be.
if you do skip puzzle, will it like clear the path for you?
Well, the trouble is, there is a high chance that you will miss stuff. If the things are in the middle of the puzzle, let's say, which they sometimes are, then you will miss things. Do you see what I mean? Like say there's an item in the middle of the puzzle and an item at the end of it. To my understanding, if you skip puzzle, you will miss the thing in the middle. Am I making sense?
Yeah. I'm trying to think for this one. Well, I get here. So we'll try our best to solve it.
Yeah.
If we can't solve it, we'll try skipping it. We'll see if that gets us the card, because the card is in the room you get to after solving the puzzle, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. In which case, it
So if
probably
we're able
would
to
find
get the
it.
card,
Puzzle
then
may
that's
not be
good.
accessible
And
for
if
all
not,
players.
then I can just take the blindfold
Skip
back
puzzle is
off and
available from the
finish it.
Options
Exactly.
Menu.
Finish this fight, etc. Yep. So move towards that thing. Grab that.
Love. What the fuck?
Journal entry added. Press touchpad
Okay.
to view.
And there's a thing there. Yep.
Thing you
Grab.
love.
Oh, that's like the graffiti.
Circle button.
Yep. It's a shame they don't describe that properly. Yeah, see, you aren't going to solve that puzzle unless Navisis just takes you right through it. Oh, there's a thing up the top. Interesting. Yeah, in the distance there, you might just be able to pick it out. Oh, so up here, up the ladder. But then what's the puzzle here? Like, that's the intriguing bit. I genuinely don't remember this puzzle. Like, I'm sure I must have done it,
Puzzle may not be accessible
because I
for
had
all
the
players.
plat.
Skip
So,
puzzle is available from the Options Menu.
yep, round the corner, over here. Now, carefully along. Yeah, there's a thing down below you. Or sort of down below. Differently elevated. Yeah, round the corner. So, over here, grab that off the floor.
1/2 canister.
See, there's nothing up here. But Navisis will take you, I guess, back down the ladder? So given you know how this puzzle works already, what is the objective of this?
So there's a locked room we need to get into,
Yeah.
and we need to use a rope to get into it.
Oh, heck.
But the way you have to use the rope had me a little stumped even
looking at
sight.
it. Yeah.
This
Because
puzzle may not
it's
be
a more
accessible for all
complicated.
players.
Remember the first row puzzle we
Skip
did?
puzzle
Oh
available
god,
from
yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a more complicated version of that.
Because of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you're not getting anything up here, which is unfortunate. Oh, there is a glass break. So yeah. Oh, you're now getting a throw cue. You could actually shoot through there if you wanted to, but you have a throwable as well. So grab your throwable
1.
and lob. There you go. And now you've got items and things to go and grab. I would move back a little and get it to reorient you. Ooh, thing on your left.
There we go.
Aha!
What does that sound?
That is the rope.
Just a triangle, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Like every
That
other.
sounded like a backpack to me.
It
It sounded like when you unzip the backpack.
like
This puzzle
the
may not be
all the
accessible for all
straps
players.
when you sort of undo the
Skip puzzle is
straps
available from
quite
Options
quickly.
Menu.
So now you've got to find your target, which is going to be interesting. Wonder if you hit aim, see what it gives you. Okay. It is not giving you. If you try and aim and well, no, because you'd get a throw cue, surely. Yeah, because you still got the rope in hand, apparently.
Sounds like I'm right at it.
Yeah. Well, I would say aim and throw. See if
Just
it
aim.
maybe.
1. Brick.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
okay. No, but that's all right. That's okay. You got a brick. That's fine. So now it's probably going to take you back to that.
Oh.
There we go. Grab that. Yeah, just pick it up. Yeah, have you ever had this chat where you genuinely can't remember doing a puzzle? Ever had that? Like you know you've done it because like achievement
This puzzle may
exists
not
or
be
whatever.
accessible for all players.
Yeah, there you go.
Skip puzzle is
So aim
available
and
from
throw.
Options Menu.
And now jump onto the rope. Kind of. Whoa!
Okay.
I hate that.
Did that
That is
work?
terrifying.
We didn't hit anything.
No, well, no, that's the terrifying part.
Hold R1 button and press left stick forward to swing.
Yeah. So now you've got to try and swing yourself up and in, I guess. Hold R1, swing forwards, and there's actually a better version of this where they give you a sound to time it to.
I'm doing the.
And the idea is you
haptics.
need to sort of jump for it, I think, is the idea. Unless of course it's going to give you the jump prompts, which it might do. It's not massively clear with the way the audio works on this sometimes. I would say just take a jump when you're at the apex.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is available from the
Swing
Options
forwards and
menu.
fling yourself over. I'm not saying it worked, but you won't know until you sort of... Okay. Or you can take a peek if you want, to see if you got over. Yeah, you're not getting any items. Oh! No, wait, is that...
Got the rope again?
No, that
Yeah.
looked like a ladder. Oh no, that... You're actually on... I think you're... Swipe upwards for me.
You are climbing a free rope.
Oh yeah, so climb up there.
25. Crafting available.
Because it might be that it actually wanted you to...
While holding
Oh.
R1 button,
Whoa.
press
Oh, there you
left
go.
Stick back and forth
Just
and time
jump?
the sound.
No. This is what I was saying. So this is how you time your swing.
Oh, based on this sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you time it, and then you... Yeah. Yay!
Whoa!
Well done.
Did that work?
Yep, seems like it. Well, I would say yes. Yay! Yeah.
I swear, I
18
thought not in a
hearts.
million years would that actually
And then
work.
you've still got that and the other thing,
2.
which I believe is the
Shotgun
card over to your right somewhere once you get round all these other ones. Well done, though. To be fair, you did have to cheese your way into the puzzle room. Or the puzzle building, I guess. Yeah, grab that.
1/2 canister.
Grab whatever these things are. Oh, card! Card! Grab it!
Shift. Trading card.
There we go.
Yay!
Add to view.
So the thing is, if you were to accidentally stumble into that puzzle room, which might be possible from latter areas, maybe, or from... Because don't forget, this is sort of... Actually, no, this is kind of more linear. I don't know. Like, I must have... Again, I will reiterate. I must have got that card because I got the plat, and you need all the cards for the plat. But even then, I couldn't tell you how I got it. Like, yeah.
Knowing what I know about how the puzzle is solved, what I'm most impressed about, I might actually, when we're done picking stuff up, I might take it off again to see where the rope ended up.
Yeah.
What I'm kind of most impressed with is that the rope throw worked, because it's the way the puzzle is set up is there's a very obvious place to throw the rope.
Yeah.
Which is where we just broke the glass.
Yeah. And you
But
chuck
if you
it through
throw the rope there, the pipe that you're throwing over is slanted down, so it would just slip off.
Yeah,
So you have to get it far enough
left
over to the
stick,
side
rotate,
to catch on this
square
thing.
button,
But don't
wing,
forget,
circle
yeah, I was
button,
going to say, don't
back.
forget, you get an aim cue there. So
Oh,
Yeah.
so it already knows ahead of time.
it
Yeah.
I'm not saying it does,
Button guide.
but I would conjecture that it knows already, and that's the predefined place for that aim cue to work, and therefore in this instance it's aiming you towards it and it's leading you, essentially, which wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's definitely true, but I've seen things like that happen before. Like even with the jumps, it will like shift your positioning so that you hit jumps correctly at times. Unless, of course, you're doing it in mono and you fling yourself off to one side. And no, I am not going to let you live that down because it was too funny. No, it's not so much about living it down. It's about appreciating the humour of it. Because
It's not about living it down, it's about falling it down. Over and over and over
well
again.
done.
Stick, rotate,
Well recovered, sir.
circle button, back.
This isn't flying. This is falling with stuff. Ow! That's about 20 times you've done that. Crunchy legs.
One of my favorite old puns, because I used to hear this a lot from people when I first started skydiving when I was like 20 something. Everybody loves to say this. It's not the falling through the sky that'll kill you. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, then again, saying that, there are very rare cases of people who've actually survived ridiculous falls.
Yeah.
There is one famous example, if my memory serves, where I think it's forgive me if I get this wrong. So a woman goes skydiving, and she doesn't know that her husband's tampered with her parachute. I believe that I believe that's how it went. And essentially, even though that had happened, she actually managed to survive the fall, and it was like, whoa. So there are other cases of it as well where people have like fallen out of planes and stuff and survived by miracles during like plane crashes and things. It's not pleasant stuff. Not pleasant stuff to read. I'll tell you that much.
The one I know of in particular was I think it was like the 60s or 70s. It was a Croatian woman who was a flight attendant.
I think I know the one you're on about.
The plane she was on like broke into 3 pieces.
Yeah.
But she was in, I think, the tail section. So I think literally everybody else on the plane died. But somehow she fell with the tail section down to the ground, and I think there was like a bunch of snow or something, and actually survived. And it was from like 30,000 feet. It wasn't like 500 feet up. It was like 30,000 feet up.
Exactly. And you think, how? Yeah. Like, it's quite amazing when things like that happen. But yeah, in terms of stuff like this, though, where jumps don't line up and you just drop, it's very, very annoying. As you well can attest, it is very infuriating. Anyway, let us continue. Now that you have the puzzle.
Where did we? We have the card, right?
Yeah, we have the card.
Did we?
Shift.
There we
Real
go.
Name, Gil Price.
There you go.
Brains, 60. Brawn, 60. Affiliation, Society of Champions. At first glance, Gale Price looks and acts like a typical teenager, mood swings and all. But those mood swings power her ability to increase the velocity of matter. When happy, she directs this power outwards, increasing the speed of her allies and throwing her enemies off balance. When sad, she directs this power inward, allowing her to outrun her enemies and making the rest of the world feel sluggish. Though powerful, she is an unpredictable ally and an easy target for the mind manipulation tricks of Motivator. Neutral hero. Circle button.
You've got to
back,
admit, that's
triangle
quite a
button,
cool idea
flip.
for powers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been done before in actual comics, but it's a cool idea. Imagine playing a video game as that character. That'd be fun. I'd do that.
And honestly, it reminds me of have you seen Inside Out 2?
I haven't yet. I do need to though, because it's now on Disney Plus, I think. Which means, yeah.
It's excellent. It's one of the very
I
few
do want to
movies
watch it. I've watched
that I
the
like
first.
better, where
Yeah.
I like the sequel better than the original.
Yeah, I thought the
and I
original was
love the
okay.
original. The original
Yeah.
was great,
The original was good.
but 2 was really good. But it reminds me of that. It's
Yeah.
all about anxiety, and basically, if you let your anxiety ruin your life, or if you let it kind of motivate you to do the things you need to do, sort of thing.
Interesting. Right. Continue. See that little arcade style announcer.
Triangle button, flip, L2 button,
Whee,
zoom,
there we
left
go.
stick, rotate,
Just make sure there's
square
nothing else
button,
around here that we
wing,
need to grab.
Circle button,
There shouldn't be.
What do you think are the odds? Well, wait, no. The Mortal Kombat guy was one of the developers, right?
I was about to jokingly say, never tell me the odds.
Well, I was. You got me thinking. Like, I wonder if the Mortal Kombat voice guy is on.
Cameo?
Yeah.
I don't know, because there's been a bunch of different announcers for that. There's lots of stuff to retrieve, including that note
1/2
that is just
canister.
there. That one. What is this?
It's almost like you've
Triangle
played this
button,
before.
flip side
No, I just know what that sound cue means.
I hope I can crumple it up, burn it, when you return for us. It's been... I don't even know how many hours since you left. I went out to look for you and these hooded people spotted me.
It was just that
They
it's
shouted at
been.
me, called me a sinner, then started shooting.
Sounds about
I
right.
ran back in and barricaded the door. All I can hear is the rain, but I'm worried they're still out there. Should I run? Should I stay? I feel completely paralyzed. Circle button, back,
I think
triangle
that
button,
person's
flip.
been listening to too much The Clash, potentially.
I'm sorry I got so sick. I'm sorry I let you go to the hospital by yourself.
Ooh.
I'm sorry I didn't stay hidden like you told me. If anything happens to me, I want you to know how much I love you. Please come back. I'm so scared. Paige.
Aw.
Circle button.
I was going to say, I think
back,
Paige has been
triangle
listening to
button,
too much of The
flip.
Clash. Just, should I stay or should I go now? just that all over the place.
Triangle button.
No?
If I stay, there
L2
will be
button,
trouble.
Zoom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, if I go, it will be trouble. Or if I stay, it will be double. Yeah, because all the clickers will come along, probably.
Rifle ammo. 3. Pistol ammo.
If you gotta let me know. just that. Should I stay or should I go? Ends with a shotgun blast and fight and meet like cut to darkness. That'd be a cool, like aggressive montage video. It's like Survivor in the sort of well-equipped military survivor in The Last of Us be like, figuring out what to do. The good thing is, once you're in this puzzle, the nav assist kind of takes you through it. It's just getting into the puzzle.
I was actually pleasantly surprised at that. Nope.
You can jump. It's fine. You're
Is that
you're
the
safe.
bad one?
No, you're safe. Ow! Other than your ankles, which sound like they've just maybe broken. It would be funny if you could turn on a random like crunch noise that happens when you do that. Like it doesn't do any damage. You just hear every so often, just when you drop down, just for the sake of oof, ow.
They should really have like a role reversal mod, even though he's dead. But,
A Joel reversal mod, if you will.
yeah, because at Joel's age, doing some of the stuff that Ellie does, I don't think he'd be doing so good.
No. We pulling a Spider-Man. He's like, I'm not doing so good, Mr. Stark. I'm not doing so good. Oh man. Imagine that Spider-Man in the Last of Us universe. That'd be fun. Just web up a clicker and fling it against a wall. That, like, I mean, there are zombies in the Marvel universe.
Imagine if Spider-Man gets bit.
Oh, spider clicker, spider clicker. No, he basically turns into Daredevil, but with spider powers and a zombie. Which sounds genuinely terrifying. Like, oh god, how would you even? Actually, no. I tell you how you take down a thing like that. Just lead it into a flamethrower trap of some description. That's the hint.
Or, you know, kidnap Mary Jane and come up with some elaborate plot to capture him.
What you do is you kidnap Mary Jane. You give her something that Spidey clicker thing is allergic to, and then you like that doesn't harm Mary Jane, and then you're just like, right, if you're willing to just take a bite because there's an anti-serum, whatever, you know, they could make some ridiculous reason up for it. Do you know what I mean? Or no. Make a thing. Actually, you wouldn't even need to do that. You just have a recording of Mary Jane. That's what you do.
Chirping.
That's the hint. That's the little hint area, just telling you this is where you need to go. There you go. See?
Oh.
I like that noise. It's a nice sound, isn't it? Just almost comforting. Would you agree? Just like a little... Oh, God.
Hospital.
Oh, yeah, you found one.
Circle button.
It's a sign of things to come. Sorry. That was terrible. Actually, that's why you're all here, isn't it? You love puns, chat. What's your best zombie pun, would you say? Chat. You good over there, DB? Just concentrating on traversal. Ow.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players.
More puzzles.
Oh, great.
Puzzle is
Another one.
available from the options menu.
Oh, great. Another puzzle. Ugh. Not sure who that was meant to be, but we'll go with it. I was going to say, what would your version of a clicker sound end up being?
Oh.
I can leave you to think on that.
I'm going to try it on mute first, just in case it sounds gross. Hold on a second.
Stand by, chat.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, yep. Unfortunately, your noise reduction kind of got in the way, but we got most of it.
No.
But, no, we got most of it. We got you got the idea of it, which is good.
It kind of hurts my throat, actually.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going.
Caution, no dumpsters on ramp. This puzzle may not be accessible for all players. Skip puzzle is
That's better. There we go. I figured it out.
That is, yeah.
It's.
I assume. So what I'm doing is just kind of like breathing in, but trying to like close off my throat while I do it.
Caution, slippery ramp. Circle button.
You can kind of like you sort of have to get that like back of your throat kind of. Like I'm probably doing it wrong. Like I don't know how they did it. I'd love to. That'd be a fun video if ever they want to make a cool behind the scenes thing. Do a video of how to actually make the clicker noise. That'd be fun. I'd watch that. Yeah, put that. Okay. So the trick here is you put that down. Do you want me to tell you how to do this, or?
Yes.
So you.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
You hit that interact. You jump on the thing and jump over the top.
This puzzle may not be accessible for all players.
Wait, what?
Skip puzzle is
Basically,
available from
you
the
are
options
holding. You are
menu.
pushing a dumpster.
So triangle,
So
jump onto
triangle. Watch for the prompt. Jump onto that, and then you'll get. You should get a second traversal prompt as well. I think, if I'm remembering how this works.
Okay.
So give it a go.
So triangle, jump,
Well, no, triangle.
sound.
Watch for the prompt,
wait for a sound.
and then
Okay.
yeah,
And then jump.
because otherwise you'll just jump into
Okay.
nowhere.
Okay.
Okay, you got this. Uh-oh. Oh, actually, no, I think this might be a slightly different version of this. Whoops. Yeah, so this one's... There are ones where you have to jump over from it. But this one, I can't remember if this one's one of those. It looked like it is. And I would say so. Maybe you just didn't push it far enough, possibly. So grab that. You still got to push it far enough.
Caution, slippery
Yeah.
ramp.
So basically, it's saying that the thing will slide back down.
This puzzle may not
I
be
think is the
accessible for all
idea.
players. Skip puzzle is available from the options.
Bear in mind, it's been a
menu.
long time since I've tried to do this puzzle. And normally I skip it. I end up skipping a bunch of these because I don't play for the puzzles. I'm not playing this. It's Monkey Island. Oh, okay. Try that. See. Yeah, keep holding it. Or is that? Oh, okay.
Holding.
No, that's it. That's it. It's done. Whatever it is done. Try now. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. So. Oh God. See, my memory is rubbish for how this puzzle works. I just remember trying it and either skipping it or eventually getting it. One of those. Obtuse. It's like a LucasArts puzzle. This is not Babelfish. Yeah, see that? See, I would have said
This
if
puzzle may not be
I would have
accessible
said
for all
wedge a
players.
thing underneath that, but
Skip
it's not
puzzle
like
is
that's a thing you
available
can
from the
do.
options menu.
Do you know what I mean?
Wait, but the thing slid away from us before.
Yeah. I mean, I did.
But how do we get?
I actually
How do we get
wonder.
from there to here?
So I'm trying. So I'm.
Because as soon as I let go, it immediately drops.
So I wonder. Right. I'm trying to remember if this is how this works. What if you grab the dumpster, or the thing you're pushing, whatever it is, go and grab that. You run it over to where it needs to go, as in where where it points you. You then disengage and sprint over to here. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I probably am. But give it have a try at it, and if you get
So
stuck,
like just
then
smash L3 and hold R1 basically.
not quite. Look, you would
This puzzle may not be
disengage. You
accessible
would
for all
then
players.
hold
Skip
L1
puzzle
because
is
L1
available
is
from the
sprint,
Options menu.
Or L1, sorry, yeah.
and then
But
you
then I'd have to keep clicking
Yeah.
L3 to get me to
yeah
wherever
you do
this thing
yeah
is.
you do you do.
Okay.
That's just a thing that happens. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this one. Navigate. Yeah, grab that.
Oh.
Grab it. Grab the thing. There you go. I'm not saying I'm right. This is what I mean. I can't remember how this works, but we'll... Oh. Yeah, so keep pushing it. Yeah, so now you would disengage and run, in theory.
So triangle. I'm just saying
Yeah,
the
you're
actions out
yeah.
loud so I can.
Yeah,
Triangle L3.
triangle.
Hold L1.
Yeah, and then keep L3ing
And
as
run
you
and
run
occasionally
forward.
click L3.
Yeah,
And then triangle at the end.
Yeah, so
This
hopefully,
puzzle may not be
if
accessible for all
if I'm
players.
thinking of this right, you would
Skip
grab
puzzle is
that. You
available
would
from
then
the
grab that and
Options
hold
menu.
as the thing comes up underneath.
This
That's-
is like when we're doing those traversal puzzles in Jedi only in reverse.
Exactly, because you couldn't remember how some of those worked, could you? So at least it's not just
wall
me.
run, jump, rope pull,
No, at
force
least
push.
at least those make sense. It was more like the ones with the spheres, where it was like, if we push this round here, oh no, maybe it's the other one. No, if we push this round the other way, and no, and pull, no, it's the other one. No, do you know what I mean? It was one of those ones. That's what it feels like. All right, you got this. Let's see if we can
Okay.
get this together. All right, 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Grab the thing. Grab it.
Come on. Yes.
Yay!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
You did it!
I don't know what I did, but it worked.
We
It
pulled.
worked.
We pulled the thing. Basically, we pulled
This
up
puzzle
a
may not be
a
accessible
gate
for
of
all
some
players.
description.
Skip puzzle is
Oh,
available
what?
from the Options
Wait,
menu.
hang on. Did you just pull that down? Actually, to be.
That's pretty smart, Ellie.
Oh no, that's what you were meant to do. That's fine.
I think. Yeah, I
That
think
was-
the cart went through the gate.
Yeah, no, it did. So I would scan for items in here.
But she
'cause-
still said this is.
No, I would
Oh,
scan.
yeah. Wait. I hear two things.
Yeah, you do. There's a thing in front of you, and there's a thing to your left. Hey, Marshall, how you doing? You just saw DB complete. Oh, you're joking. Oh, unless this is a different thing that it's giving you as well. It might be. It might have been trying to break a thing. Oh, okay, yeah, this looks different. So if you let go of this, it might now give you a different thing to do, maybe. No, I didn't quite mean that, but also, yeah. How were the biscuits? That's the question, Architect. The trouble is, sometimes you can't tell. Actually, you know how you can tell if it's done? If you press pause
Options.
and have a look and see if skip puzzles in that
X
menu.
button. Select. Circle button. Photo mode. Audio cue glossary. Extras. Tutorials. Save game. Load game. Restart checkpoint. Quit to main menu. Options.
No. So you got it.
Ooh.
That's a
Ooh.
useful thing to
Select.
remember,
Circle
actually.
button. Back.
If ever you're in a puzzle and you're uncertain if it's done, that's not a bad thing to keep in mind. Anyway. Be a great twist if a puzzle showed up and if it was Connect 4 with a clicker. But then this is where we were for the thing.
This again?
Yeah. What? So why? What? What? I would let go. I'm very confused because it looked like you'd done it. I'm confused. I wouldn't blame you if you were to take a peek just to figure out what's gone wrong. Although, saying
Wait,
that,
so this is the item
this
scan.
actually that looks new. Is it new? Click it and see if it's the hold. Oh, that's the hold. Okay, so back off.
Yeah.
Disengage. Yeah, so that's your item scan. That's leading you there. So warm them up a bit in the
Try
air
this
fryer.
nav.
Interesting. Nice. We like
We'll
air
walk
fryers.
away a bit.
Yeah, it might just
Okay,
be that
and
it was
now we'll
trying to
scan
lead
again.
you. Yeah, I would just keep going. Just see if it leads you back in, because it might just be that this is an open bit. Oh, okay.
Just do regular
No,
nav
see what
or
that-
item nav.
Just regular nav. See what that thing is to your exit. Okay, so it's leading you past there. That's probably just the. Oh, that's just that. Maybe there are two.
Yeah.
This is extremely confusing. I don't know why it's acting up. Just regular nav and just see if it brings you back round. It might do. I don't know what it's done. The game is being odd, I think is the... Garlic parmesan chicken. Now you're talking. I reckon it's that puzzle that oh, there you go. See, that's a new thing. So now you could probably scan and you're probably... Yeah, see that's... Is that over there again? The trouble is, a key flaw with this system is you can't tell. Do you know what I mean? So even if it is over there, you have no idea.
I'm hearing sounds.
I am too. And that's
Like a
worrying.
door.
Yeah. So grab that. I bet that's the hold. Yep, that's fine. It's
Nope.
basic.
Damn it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Basically, that means nav over that prompt. That means nav over that jump prompt in the distance and just ignore that thing because you are through the gate. I think that's the indication it's trying to give you, but not very clearly. For one try. What do you mean, Arctic? How do you mean? Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, just keep following this. There you go. I would say that's a checkpointy type looking thing. Well,
You
to a
think I
fact.
should do an item scan now or
Yeah,
keep going with just the
you
nav
could do.
scan?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yay! That's fine. So from now, yeah, the trouble is the nav is weird. I think is the best way we can describe that. I'm glad I thought it was one type of puzzle, but there's multiple types of dumpster puzzle going on. So you can feel free to keep scanning as well as you go through here now. Is there one? No. Yay!
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
Answer is no, you're not. So keep your
Journal entry edit.
keep your eyes and ears
Touch
peeled.
pad
Watch
to
your
view.
corners. Scan for items. Like they're just the general how to play Last of Us 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, keep an eye out for traps, and well, even if there aren't any, like, doesn't matter. Ooh. Yay. Normally there's stuff through there, unless it's going to take you through there, which it didn't. Well, that was a fun noise. That was you drawing your melee weapon, I think. Uh-oh. You hearing ominous noises too? Or is that just me?
Well, normally I would say it's just you, but you don't just hear noises. I usually miss noises, and that got me worried.
No, I just had a thing off to my left, and I was like, dubious. So over that. Whee! Yeah, just keep going. Yeah. Whee! Oh! Oh, God! That didn't exactly look safe to me when I saw that. That did not look safe.
Did I push the wrong button? That sounded like a jump prompt.
No, so it was, but I think the way you started to go off of that prompt wasn't actually the right way. You would have done if you hadn't have had the sort of traversal assistance and stuff on to line you up on its own, you would have flung yourself off to your death there, I think.
Oh, great.
But because the game decided to realign you, you were fine. You got very lucky. Yeah, just follow the little... The blind one hearing things normal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ducky. How you doing? Welcome in, friend. The chicken, not the puzzle. Yes, precisely. I know I acknowledged that earlier, but I thought you meant... Oh, there's a throwable. Get your brick.
A what?
A throwable cue. So an aim.
Brick 1.
And... Fling. Ah, what? Oh, you weren't close enough. Darn it. Oh well. You might be able to shoot from there and hit. Well, try and follow that item, because that item looks like it's going to take you round to where that is. It looked like you had an angle, but you didn't. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so... The irony being, you could actually shoot through that window if you wanted to. I don't think you've ever done it. Do you want to give it a try? Just get like a revolver or something. Like, so just get your... And just aim.
6. Loaded. 4.
And shoot.
Oh!
Useful little trick if you haven't
I did not expect that.
No, exactly. Useful trick if you haven't got a throwable on you. For whatever reason. Yep. Fling yourself through and in.
Nice.
Now grab stuff. Off of the floor. Why is your cat grumpy though, Dark Queen? Why is your cat grumpy? That is the real question. Yeah, just all the things.
1 part.
Grab all of the things off the floor. Bear in mind, I'm not playing this. This is all DB's run.
2. Shotgun ammo.
Oh, things.
Arch enemy. Trading card.
Yay!
Press
Ooh.
touchpad to view.
My favorites.
What, is a band? There is actually a band.
Zoom.
There is actually a band called Arch Enemy.
Rotate. Arch enemy. Real name Marcus Fordham. Brains 60. Brawn 60. Affiliation none. A former army sharpshooter and seasoned bow hunter, this vigilante's path was forged when his family was caught in the crossfire between the New Dogs and Society of Champions. Destroyed by grief, he turned to the most dangerous game, not human, but superhuman. Donning high-tech camouflage and claiming the moniker archenemy, he's menaced both sides of the war with his hunter's instinct, compound bow, and arsenal of high-tech traps. Neutral villain.
Nice. It's basically you when you get good at your
Circle
shooting
button,
skills.
back, triangle button.
In
flank.
terms of like the other than the unfortunate crossfire element of it. It's basically you. They just get.
I was gonna say it's what's his name? Hawkeye
Yep.
in Endgame? Is
yes.
that the one?
Yeah.
Where he goes all
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
vigilante?
I think he does at one point. Yeah. I know the one you mean. Yeah. I think is it Endgame? I forget which one I know exactly.
He goes and he like kills the Yakuza guy.
Yeah, I know the exact scene you're on about. I'm just trying to remember which film it was in. I definitely remember seeing it though. Well, I mean, I say that. You know what I mean, chat. You know what I'm on about. There we go. Right, yeah. So you got a new card. Right, items, probably. Or if not, Arch Enemy good band. Yeah, I don't mind their stuff. Ooh,
1 bottle.
good question, Arctic. If you had your own safe settlement,
Crafting. Health kit.
You're full on
Inventory
all the
full.
things.
Recipe required. Molotov. Inventory full. Stun bomb. Craftable. Recipe
I mean, you could
requires
always make a
canister
couple.
And explosive.
one more.
You have canister 3. Explosive 3. Stun bomb 1.
Yeah, you can make a
Maximum,
couple.
3.
Might as
Stuns
well.
enemies in a small area on you now
they're not
have
brilliant,
2.
but you know,
Stun bomb.
they exist.
X-Bot you now have 3. Stun bomb.
Now back out and you
Trap
can.
line. Inventory full. Recipe requires stun bomb. Molotov. Health kit. Silencer. Inventory full.
I was wondering when
Recipe
you
with
looked down there.
melee upgrade. Craftable. Recipe
Oh,
requires
wait,
binding
what's that
and
durability on
blade.
our machete?
You have binding 3.
Or
blade,
whatever it
3,
is.
melee
Wait,
weapon,
don't tell me.
1,
Hold on.
melee upgrade,
I go back.
Yeah,
I
0, bottle,
you swing.
1.
no.
Yeah, yeah, and then you look.
Wait,
You
no.
yeah,
You
you
are
swing
standing.
and then you
Health,
status check.
125. Bottle. Equipped.
Oh no!
Crafting
Oh
available.
no!
Oh.
So switch to your revolver or guns or whatever,
Revolver,
and then
revolver
swing.
ammo, 5. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Now swing. Just there you go. Now look.
You are standing. Health 125. Machete equipped. 3. Durability.
Yeah, definitely
crafting
do the
available.
upgrade.
Crafting,
'Cause it's meant to be
health kit,
7.
inventory
The
silencer,
only trouble
inventory
is
full,
you have to
recipe
keep
melee
track of that
upgrade,
number.
craftable,
Like
recipe
it's really
requires binding
frustrating. You have to
and
keep track of the
blade.
number.
You have binding 3.
It doesn't
blade,
actually tell
3,
you.
It doesn't
Like,
tell you what the
the
max.
total?
It doesn't tell you what the
Melee
max
upgrade, 0.
is.
Maximum 1. Restores melee weapon to full. Listen mode movement speed 2. Not enough supplements.
Hey.
Move much faster in listen mode. Craft smoke bombs. Learnable. Stun
Oh.
bombs become
Oh,
smoke
what's at the
bombs.
bottom of the
Add a
tree?
Smoke screen which blocks enemy line of sight.
What's at the bottom?
Cost. Faster stealth kills.
the bottom of the tree?
Learnable.
Yeah, yeah,
Craft
yeah,
improved
'cause
health
to
kits.
see what we're-
This skill is locked until
Yeah,
you acquire a
that,
prerequisite
this,
skill. Craft more smoke bombs.
that.
This skill is locked until you acquire a prerequisite skill. Increase your efficiency at crafting
That's
smoke
it.
bombs.
Can't go
Oh,
any
okay.
further
Producing
down.
more from the
Yeah,
same
but you get the
resources.
improved health
Craft
kits
mode,
if you.
1. Upgraded to 2.
Yeah, improved health kits aren't a bad
Inventory
idea.
capacity, 3. Stealth.
So if you
Faster
craft
stealth
the
kill. Learn.
first one,
Stealth kill locked upgrade branch. Find training manuals to unlock new upgrade branches.
that's the trouble. I feel like we might have-
Oh,
Circle
Yeah, that's
button.
the annoying
Left,
part.
L1 button.
Sometimes
Or
they're easily
L1 button
missed.
To switch tab.
okay. Don't tell me what it is, but
I'm
is it something I'm going to want to save my pills for?
There are ones throughout the game. I can think of a couple that are quite good. Not specifically Ellie ones, but I can think of a couple that are quite cool. I'm trying to think what Ellie's ones actually are. I'd need to go and look it up. This is the trouble. I've not played. I'm going to be completely transparent. I've not played this game in a good while to the extent that I can remember it all. I used to, where I played it a lot at one stage, I could remember a fair amount of it. But the good thing is you can have a look later anyway and find stuff.
So you think I should do the upgrade or wait until
I mean, you can still do it because then you'll get the ability to craft the
button,
extra
left,
item, and then
L1
you can get
button,
improved
or
health kits as well.
faster stealth kills. Craft smoke bombs.
Do you know what I mean?
Learnable. Stun bombs become smoke bombs.
So
Adding a
this
smoke
one?
screen
Yeah,
which
get
blocks
that,
enemy
and
line
then
of
you can
sight.
get the improved
Cost,
health kits
30.
later.
Supplements. You have 37.
Yeah, so
Craft
you've
improved
got
health
7
kits.
more
Not
to
enough supplements.
towards your
Craft
thing.
more effective health kits.
You
Plus
call yours the
50%
Monty
healing.
Burns.
Cost,
That's
20.
funny.
Supplements. You have 7.
That's good.
Supplements.
I don't know what I'd call
Circle-
mine. No idea. Call my settlement. Well, that's not a great name for a settlement,
One,
duck, eh?
binding. One half. Lane.
Not if you want to actually attract people into it. Yeah, go through that door. Just remember to check your corners. Just in general. Because you never know. Remember what happened the last
call
time?
my settlement Jamestown?
Right. And is that a reference? Well, I say a reference. Well-
That was one of the first U.S. settlements, right? With colonists.
Oh, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know my US history as well as you do, of course.
Imperialist pig.
Well, that's just rude. That is just rude. Oh. Yeah,
You've seen Hamilton, right?
I have. Well, no, I haven't seen. I've watched the filmed version, which was good.
My favorite line in that, and I will send a fully armed battalion
Oh yeah.
to remind you of my love.
Yeah.
Da, da, da,
Da,
da,
da,
da.
da, 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 da. Oh god. I thought I saw a clicker then. I didn't. Thank God.
Why did you just get quiet?
What
Did the
me?
game not like my joke?
No, I liked. The door didn't like your joke, but I didn't mind it. No, my favorite little exchange in Hamilton, not exchange, kind of set of lines is I think it's what is it? Outmatched, outmatched, outmanned,
Outgunned.
well,
No,
outgunned, outgunned, outmanned,
Outmanned.
outnumbered, outplanned, isn't it? Or
Outplanned, yes.
so along that, you know the one I mean. Like,
Yep.
it's trying to remember all the words. There are so many words, but so many well put together words. That's the key thing. If you've not heard Weird Al's Hamilton Polka, definitely go and listen to that. That's fun.
1/2.
Oh, I have not.
That
I have to
very
hear.
that is very good. Rude. Well, or rather, the words are all from Hamilton anyway. But like,
3. Revolver ammo.
there's a potentially profane element to it, which is fun. But Weird Al is God. I mean,
Yes. I'm not throwing away my snot.
no, it's oh god, no, that would be funny. That's if you're trying to do a science experiment. Be a laugh. No, that's when you're trying to figure out why you're so congested. You need to send it into the doctors. Maybe. Oh god, sorry, that was awful. No, it's like the very.
Like you sign up for 23andMe.
Oh
and you're about
god.
to mail it off, and you're like, I'm not throwing away my snot.
Good, look, the jokes on this channel are just getting worse and worse. Goodness me. Yeah, no, it's literally the first line of the polka. You'll see what I mean when you hear it. It's a good line, and it's from the show, of course, but it's. Ooh.
1. Shotgun ammo.
I am a simple man. I see shotgun. I see shotgun ammo. I reload.
Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Oh, you definitely need to reload. My word.
Bow. Arrows. Pump
I know
shotgun.
people are actually
Shotgun,
gonna.
pump shotgun.
Yeah. No,
Shotgun,
I get.
shotgun
I'm
rifle,
not
bolt
disagreeing
action
with you,
rifle,
Ducky. Not
rifle
disagreeing with you at all.
Loaded. 2. Reserve.
This is why you always check your clips.
Revolver. Revolver ammo. 6.
And indeed,
Loaded.
I saw your
6.
message,
Revolver.
Arctic, by the way. I see your message.
Pistol ammo. 8. Loaded. 8. Reserve. Silencer
Yeah,
not
Weird
equipped.
Al is phenomenal as in terms of a cover musician. Absolutely amazing. Oh. Ominous music is ominous. Over here.
Stalkers.
Yeah. Yeah, so about that.
Find a way out of here.
Wait, clickers or what are
No.
stalkers?
They're worse. Well, kind of.
Oh, great.
They're invisible. I mean,
I can't scan them?
you actually can scan for.
Square button. Scan for enemies.
So you-
Circle button. Scan for
you-
items. L3 button.
You can, but I
navigate to
don't know if
scan
they all show up. Basically, just be very, very careful. And you can always use a bow to be silent as well.
Get outside.
Bow,
If you
arrows.
wanted to.
1. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
You've got enough. Well, maybe not for this whole lot, but you've got enough to silently take a couple out. But if you're careful, you can make it out alive, I think, without having to fire a shot. Without having to throw away your shot. There we go. Oh! Thank you so much, Arctic, for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Are you going to try and... Are you doing what I think you're doing? The parody is perfect.
Just
Yeah,
following the prompts.
I see.
Ah,
Why did you wait? I don't normally wait. I just triangle and square.
I didn't know what was happening.
You did? Yes, you did. You knew full well.
I had a grab prompt, but I wasn't sure if that was a guy.
Of course it is. When you're following an enemy prompt, which you were, because you'd scanned for enemies and you were following the enemy prompt. Oh, that's very kind of you, Arctic. Honestly, massively appreciated. Do you see what I mean? They don't always all show up. I think that's how stalkers are supposed to work. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Well done. Yep. Are you just going on a hitman sort of spree at the minute? Is that what you're doing?
I'm doing whatever the prompts tell me to do, which appears to be going on a hitman spree.
Well, no, that's because you're scanning for enemies and following.
This would work. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
But I mean, is that cheating or?
No, no. It's not cheating at all. You're just scanning for enemies and going on an all kills run, seemingly, which is not a bad idea. The distant low bong for enemies? What distant low? Oh, you mean the little like noise? Why does it put you an edge for a jumper? I'm confused. Nice. You're thinning the numbers at least, which is good. Ooh. The fun thing is, what you can do is...
Surprised that I'm just walking up on them. Like, how are they not hearing me?
It's because you're being stealthy. That's what it is. You're being very stealthy. I mean, you could.
Canister.
You don't want to, though. You could.
Make sure there's no more guys left.
Tells you there's one lurking when you can't hear them walking nearby. Yeah. I get you. I remember the first time you got sort of attacked by a clicker coming through a door. You were like, "Oh God!"
Oh God!
Actually, we didn't hear it because you were on mute, which was even funnier.
One half.
I would have loved to have heard it, but we didn't. I think you're good. Yeah, you're good. Well done. So you can actually go through that without killing anybody, but you know, as you've clearly...
Not killing anybody? I think I killed a lot of somebody's.
Well, I mean, did you or didn't you? Because they weren't alive to begin with. So, well, I mean, they were to begin with.
Good point.
They were to begin with, but they weren't by the time you got there.
I didn't make them unalive.
No, you didn't. You just
like I made them immobile in their unalive state.
That's one way of putting it. Permanently immobile during their unalive period of existence.
3. Rifle ammo.
Ooh, lovely.
Bow, arrow, bolt action rifle, rifle ammo. 4. Loaded.
Yeah, so my
reserve.
usual choice is I normally go bow and rifle if I know I'm going to be being a little stealthy from range, and then if things get loud, I sometimes switch the bow out for a shotgun. Is normally my plan. What's your loadouts in chat? What are your preferences? Ooh. Everything equals your lure, and then you hear a clicker and you panic. Yeah, I don't blame you. I panic at clickers as well. They make me shotgun with unlimited ammo? Yeah, don't blame you. That's only once you beat the game, though. That's the thing, you can't do it otherwise. Yep. I saw somebody on Reddit say today, hard or survivor is best for first-time players. I'm like, no. I'm like, no thanks. That is not accurate. Anybody should be able to play on what difficulty they want. Yay.
One half.
Yes, so who wants to see me play God of War Ragnarok on the hardest difficulty from the beginning in a couple of weeks' time? On a special charity stream. Who wants to see that happen? Because I haven't done it for a while, but you'll get to see my evolution. By that, I mean I haven't streamed the game for a while. Shotgun unless clickers. Yeah. I get you. I'm understanding your maths. Or math. If you want to only just have a single one. Oh, yeah. I would. No. You're not breaking the
You gonna
glass.
break it?
No, you
Where'd it go?
didn't. Behind you. Well, it was behind you. Don't know where it is now. Doesn't matter. There's one. You have to turn to
Oh,
it.
I missed it.
Turn round to it and hit it.
Which way?
To your right, I would have said, mate. I don't know. Looked like it was. There you go.
Oh,
There you are.
oh, there we go.
It's just an angle thing. It's like shields in Ragnarok. I don't know if you remember how shields ended up working. Basically, there's like a radius where you'll catch an attack from. And if it's outside of that radius, you get poked. Do you know what I mean? Draugr comes up with a big sword. Hello! Ow!
How do I get out of here?
Go! Play it, boy! Yes, exactly.
Oh wait. Ah.
Remember, you turn and then you poke. Well, there you go.
Aha.
Turn. There you go. It's good because you're learning little tricks, like little tips and tricks as you go. Oh, did I just hear a noise in the distance? I don't know if I did. I might have
You're
done.
making me paranoid again.
You won't see it yet if you do, but it sounded like it was far away. That's what I want to see. I want to see a fully accessible game like this, but with sort of actual open world hordes and things. Do you know what I mean? Like
One health,
randomized
canister,
enemies.
1 explosive.
Not randomized, but like sort of roaming groups or encounters. So like you'll be wandering around in the open world, and all of a sudden you'll just hear a clicker in the distance. You're like, oh. Do you know what I mean? That'd be fun.
You know what I want to see?
What?
A little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, he did a fandango.
Thunderbolts and
Lightning,
lightning, very,
very
very frightening.
Me, it's a clicker, it's a clicker, it's a clicker, it's a clicker. That'd be fun. My name is Ellie, nobody loves me. I don't know. Oh, God. Her name is Abby, she killed my family. I don't know, like... just showing little... And then it shows Joel, spare his life from this monstrosity. Just... Oh, God.
Are one of the zombies called monstrosities?
They're not, but they should be.
There's there's bloater.
There's
Is there anything
shamblers.
that could fit
Remember
for
those?
monstrosity?
No.
Monstrosity. So you need like.
Let's
what,
not
4
get too
syllables?
clever. Come on.
Okay, fine.
No, as much as I like the idea, I like. Oh, I love that. I like to think the infected have normal lives when you aren't there, making toast, etc. That'd be fun. Clicker cover. That'd be horrendous to listen to. Ugh. Sounds like a fun run. Indeed, Arctic. Oh, do not go down there. Well, not like that anyway. As in, I think this is a
that a
sprint.
jump?
I think it's a sprint jump. I would have said. So hold L1, forward and jump. There you go. Oh.
Felt that.
My ankles. Ow. What would you say your favourite shield was in Ragnarok, DB, when you played? Oh. And it's been a while. So
The one that I remember
Options.
is that little tiny one
X button.
that was
Select.
kind of useless as a
Dauntless.
shield,
Back.
but it like stored up energy.
Oh yeah, no, that is Dauntless. Yeah, the little
Yeah,
tiny parry shield.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun
Because
one.
I hardly ever used the regular shield
Oh, Guardian, yeah.
because I kept
Yeah.
forgetting. So that,
Oh,
that
God.
shield, at least when I did remember to use it, it gave me a nice bonus out of it.
I
basically.
see. I mean, I used to run Stonewall all the time. So like the big
2,
tanky
weapon
behind.
1 canister.
Uh-oh. Do you hear that in the distance? Because I do. Ooh. Wonder. I would try for a bow kill. See what the range you can get on a bow kill. Yeah, you've got the bow.
Bow,
Go on.
arrows.
See if you
1,
can.
Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Can you not get a shot from here?
Snapping on yet.
So if you. Yeah, there you go. You might need to get a little closer. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Maybe they're through there. Right. Yeah, you'd have to go through first. But once you're through, yeah, you can probably get a shot from here. Yep. And, oh, really? Oh, good shot. Nice. I'm not sure why that didn't connect. I don't know. Maybe somebody with vision can verify. Uh-oh.
Give me the...
Uh-oh.
Where's the thing?
It was there. You're pointing it, seeming... It looked like you were pointing it at a clicker then. You're not that way. Nice. Right through the... well, through that runner's... everything. Oh, the bow might have moved on the first shot. That's what people were saying in the chat. I would go for standard kills now, but do what you want. Like, as in stealth. Because you don't want to be... oh, hello. Hello. What does that mean? Do you remember? That means it's spotting you, or it's kind of. So you should be able to. There you go. Stab it in the neck with a switchblade thing, probably. I think there's one runner left. I think it's a runner.
Ellie would make a really good gangster. Like, Godfather's got nothing on her. Godfather has to get other people to do his dirty work. She'll just stab you in the face.
Exactly. Or in the everything, seemingly. Hey, Idiom! Welcome in! Long time no see! Well, I mean, you knew that. There we go. Whoa! You're only 5 months behind DB on this. 46-month resub. Yo, that went well. I didn't see him actually go for you. He just sort of appeared, which was fun.
Time to go.
You remained reasonably
I think
calm.
you went through the squeeze gap.
Yeah, and I think he sort of just.
Yeah, you call reasonably calm.
Well, no, I didn't hear you go, ah! I just had sort of,
Oh, did the... I gotta turn off this damn noise cancelling.
Like, I heard sort of a noise. I wasn't sure what it was. It was more of an ah than an ah! Like, there's a difference.
Oh no, it was an ah.
1. Arrow.
I don't blame you. Yeah, you might have to turn the noise cancelling off, see how ridiculous it gets.
Let me actually see if I can do that. I've done it on desktop before. I assume iPhone will be the same.
Maybe. Italian mobster Ellie. I'd play that mod. Mode? That'd be fun. Do that as a mode in the next game.
Clicker a la mode?
No. Yeah, nice. Is that what Natalie Portman did after Leon? I've not seen Leon. Wait, have I seen Leon? I can't remember if I've seen it. I've heard of it.
Oh, yeah, the professional. The,
yeah.
from the 90s.
Have heard of it. Not seen it yet. I don't think. Maybe.
Oh,
Who knows?
excellent movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I should say, I remember that movie being excellent in the 90s, but as with many movies from that era,
who knows,
that I have not rewatched recently, I can't be sure anymore.
No, exactly. You know what's good for me though? I don't have to worry about whether the visual effects look good. Like, like a genuine serious point. Like if the graphics don't hold up, I do not have to worry.
What if the AD hasn't held up?
Well, if the AD hasn't held up, they should re-record it. No, I mean that for like games as well. Like if there's a 90s game that is accidentally accessible, like sort of an old fighting game or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. Or like even like the old 80s. I mean, text adventures are a fine example of that. Like, as long as the text is still accessible, then you're golden, aren't you, really? As long as you can figure out the obtuse gameplay.
Okay, so I just turned off
Couple of problematic
the
elements,
noise
but
suppression.
couple of problematic elements, but yeah, still worth a watch. Yeah, cool. Gary Oldman is a boss as always, indeed. You don't sound too different, but you might do as things go on.
Well, I'm gonna try my best startled scream. We'll see if it works.
Well, yeah, no need to stage it. I'm sure it'll just happen.
Oh, you don't want to hear my scream?
No, I'm just saying there's no need to stage it. Like I'm sure it'll.
Oh, another one will be forthcoming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. In fact, I'm reasonably certain. Oh God, you've just reminded me of an old poem I heard once. There are many things I don't know, but one thing I do know for certain is the best place for a blind man isn't halfway up a curtain, in reference to Guide Cats for the Blind, which I thought was quite... Yeah, so just reminded me of that line. That's a great... They're all like sort of comedic or sort of interesting poems that were written sort of many years ago for... If you can, I believe you can still buy the CDs and downloads. As I say, Guide Cats for the Blind, if you're curious. It's pretty. I'm not saying they're all good, but that poem was particularly funny.
Here we go.
And lift from the knees, Ellie. That's how I like to imagine it, anyway. Uh-oh. Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go on.
Get off of me!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah. Ow. Oh. And I think it's done, but not quite.
Uh-oh.
And you think it's done, but also not quite. Ow! As a person who's seen this before, the comedy of that sound design is great. Just the splush, bunk. It's like, ow! You do feel sorry for Ellie though. Like that's gotta hurt. It's a shame that there's no AD for that, because it's an actual. Yeah. Also that.
I know at least one person who agrees with that sentiment.
I was going to jokingly ask. You don't have to say. I was going to jokingly ask. Is that you? No.
If I had ever lived in Seattle, it might be. I did live in Portland, which is close to Seattle, and it was way too gray for my tastes. And I've heard Seattle's even worse.
I've been to Seattle.
So had I lived there, I'd probably feel the same.
Yeah, I've been to Seattle. It's nice. But then again, it helps that I was there for work stuff. So yeah, but this is a little annoying, this bit, because there's like tiny little things that you can just fall off of. But keep scanning for your items, because there is stuff. Oh, yeah, there you go. But it's like right on the edge of a thing, if I remember rightly. They go round the corner. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Locked.
Oh.
You need the blue key card. No.
If you know the thing is locked, why do you guide me there?
It's because it's
not you, but the
no. I know. I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing, sir. Don't shoot the messenger, particularly given you're holding a bow and a rifle and a shotgun, and a revolver and Molotovs and everything else. Yeah, see what I mean? You try and find that item and you drop off that little ledge thing, so you have to go round and gently navigate your way to it. Trust me, I've done this section a fair few times over the years. You've been watching Shogun on Disney? Yeah, I need to watch that, but unfortunately, of course, I believe it's been cancelled. Much like many, many other shows.
It's been cancelled?
I believe so. Let me look.
Oh, wow.
Let me look. Hold on.
That was the one that won a ton of awards, isn't it?
And?
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. When... Hold on. Oh, no. So there was stuff saying it was likely not to get a second season. And there's an article saying, why is there no Shogun Season 2? Why is it not coming back? Or everything we know so far. Shogun just ended. Will there be a Season 2? Like... oh, and they've said, that means go prone.
There we go.
And then there's the creators gave an update, apparently, which says...
is that the safe one?
Yeah, well, find out.
Well, that's not very encouraging.
It is. Yeah, they're coming out of the writers' room, apparently, and they've got stuff sorted out. So we'll potentially have a season 2. I know I've seen a couple of shows get cancelled recently.
Get the
Or
hell out of here.
what does that mean? Tell me.
What does what mean?
The thing that you just walked past that you need to go up. Or that you're going
I think
up.
I'm going up.
Yes, you are actually.
A ladder. Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Oh my word! Thank you, Idiom. Oh, sorry we accidentally spoiled things, kind of
Where the
ish.
hell did I end up?
That is massively appreciated. Thank you so much for the 10 tier 1 gift subs. That is huge. Massively appreciated, sir. Oh. Oh. I'm surprised that didn't constitute... How did that not constitute emote spam? I'm surprised. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I still saw it. Doesn't matter. We appreciate it.
For the Emperor!
There you go. Well, behind your game, yeah. Oh, well, at least you're aware that it's on you. No, I jest. I understand. It's all good. And really appreciate the generosity there. Right. Let us carry on. All I can hear in my head is Kansas right now. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Great song, that. Great song. There's a couple of good metal versions of that I've heard over the years as well. Like fully metal versions. You know, sort of
Square.
massive guitars and things. Still holds up well, though, the original.
That was really fun in, was it Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
There's
Or both?
Rock Band 2, I believe,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
that was a really fun one.
Indeed.
I used to be reasonably good on guitar.
I was going to say, that's where I first learned about the song.
Okay. You are here.
You are here.
And the hospital's there.
This is not You Are Empty. That's a video game.
Park.
Are you empty because the zombies ate your brains?
So, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. No, I got distracted by the chat. Sorry.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Insert Cal Kestis meme. Oh. Oh, lovely. I hope Colo's doing well. I hope she's doing well. Wish her luck from me. Wish her luck from me. And I wish I could be there to see it. And what is the part that everyone's been waiting months for? Without giving spoilers, if you can, possibly. But thank you so much, Joe. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Well, not seeing you, but also seeing you again soon. Oh.
If I never see you again, it'll be...
No. It won't be a surprise because I won't have seen you before. There we go.
Ah!
You remember when I said
What?
Yeah.
Hold R1 button to remove the arrow.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. You just got shot.
Being impaled with an arrow will periodically damage you.
Ow. That's not very nice.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. And best of luck. And I may be starting a Baldur's Gate 3 run on a test stream at some point. Oh, go on, take... Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Ooh.
Fuck.
I don't know why, just the way she said that. I don't believe it's been established, Arctic, but a good question. Oh, you had a shot there. You should have taken it. There you go. Easy. Have you muted yourself by accident?
No.
Good.
I didn't think I had it because it didn't start low
No.
and go high. It
No,
was
if
high
it-
the whole
if
time,
it-
so I was waiting for it to go high.
Oh, and flick, and nice. And one final enemy. Well, not one final, but... Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. And take the shot in a second. Once you... Nice. Now go on item retrieval, I would suggest, because you've got no ammo in your bow. And you might be able to pick up an arrow from the floor.
Jesus. These must be the scars.
Yeah. So you remember they were
Hospital.
you remember they were kind of implying...
You better not have strung Nora up.
Yeah. This is where things start to sort of make sense. So I remember the first time that happened. If you try and go loud with that encounter, it can get really messy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, it can do. It doesn't always, but it can go a bit ridiculous. So I do what you just did. I tend to sort of, fight fire with fire, as it were. And
I'm really glad you suggested that draw speed increase.
Yeah, exactly.
Because some of these were very quick for bow, especially.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, all you've got to get used to now is when a shot starts high, just take it.
Yeah.
Like, just to quote, I'm merely quoting. Well, take the shot, basically, to paraphrase a James Bond sequence, omitting a word deliberately. Have a good one, Arctic.
What's the old basketball thing? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. But also, you miss all the shots where they move slightly. Which feels like it happens in Last of Us every once in a while. You'll take a shot, and you'll be like, no, no! You're just yelling at it. Which is, I've had that before. Yeah, I don't know what Night Song is in Baldur's Gate, but that sounds fun. Yeah, Janissary and I are looking at doing a technical test. But I will provide a proper official public announcement thing of the specifics of that, of the why and the when, etc. when the time comes, which will hopefully be soon.
What is that?
That is the thing up the top. Following the
Past checkpoint
icons.
gate.
Following the icons. Ew, I've got all water in my socks.
Is this a lookup thing?
Might be. Oh, yeah. No, they do. They do make a reference to that. I agree. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Attention,
Hey,
hospital access.
Toblerone. Am I
Quarantine area.
pronouncing that right? I like that.
Circle button.
Was that an unintended mistype, or that you've just stuck with, or was that a deliberate thing? I like it though. It's a good name. And thank you for the clarification. I remember the cutscene. I just forgot about the journal entries. Would be funny if there were certain instances where she could infect other people. That'd be interesting, like enemies specifically. Yep, and lift. By the way, remember to hydrate as well, for the record.
All right.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I've been occasionally hydrating as we go. What are you hydrating with?
Button.
Coke?
Select. Circle button. Back.
Well, I'm gonna start by
Or Pepsi, I should say.
dehydrating with a marshmallow cookie,
Oh, that sounds
and then
lovely.
I'm gonna hydrate after the cookie.
That sounds like a good idea. Also, cookie. Nom, 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 nom. I know the Toblerone. I know. That's why I knew roughly how to pronounce your name. Hopefully, I didn't screw it up too badly. I'm a big fan of those, though. I like Toblerone. They're very nice. If you've never had one, do try one. If you are a fan of chocolate, I would say. It's very nice. I've had various good ones over the years. There's been white ones. There's been, I think, caramel ones at one point. Like caramel imbued. Imbued. Sounds like the rogue from Diablo. Your weapons are imbued with magical effects, and you start
X
just
button.
making
Select.
things go all
Circle button.
shadowy
Back.
and poisoned. And
You just reminded me, because you did the cookie voice.
yeah.
Have you ever seen?
No. Sorry, I had to. It was right there. I was not going to miss that opportunity.
I just walked right into that one, didn't I?
Well, yeah, so did I. I didn't see it. And neither did you, clearly. Why not? 1, 2, and 3. There you go. There we are.
That was a good one.
It was right there. Of course I was going to take it. Right, anyway.
Have you ever
Have I ever seen what?
experienced
It's like you're playing Just a Minute. You're trying to speak without hesitation, repetition, or deviation.
Back.
the count from Sesame Street?
I
Vampire?
have, and there is a very funny parody video as well.
The censored one?
Yep, that's the one.
Yes.
That
I
is-
just saw it the other day, and oh my god! You know when you laugh so hard,
Yep.
you're like physically in pain afterwards.
Yep, I
That was
know.
me after I watched it.
I remember not being. I seem to remember not being able to feel my face muscles afterwards. When I watched it, I was laughing for that long, that much. I was just sitting there watching it, and I was like, what? I think the funniest thing is, you don't know, like, the fun thing is for me, I have no idea what the original song is. Well, I can guess. Like, that's the fun. The fun thing is, you can guess, but having never seen the original song before I saw that video, I
Circle
was
button.
like,
Back.
oh god, this is dubious. But it was so good. Like, it was brilliant. Exactly. Exactly. How do I address you? Toblerone? Toblerone? What's the easiest way to shorten your name down that you don't mind?
Kit Kat, M&M, Snickers.
Marathon. Insert 1994 Mac shooter game video footage. And
Oh, Bungie.
yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
skydive. No. Sorry, that was right there. No, yeah, because it's Marathon. What is it? Marathon 2, Durando, Marathon 3, Infinity, or whatever it is. Marathon Infinity. And then there's that new one that's supposedly coming out at some point, which has had all sorts of fun game dev annoying problems. Yeah, so it was,
button.
I believe, at some point,
Circle
some kind of
button.
extraction shooter with the new one. Goodness knows what's going to happen with that. Yeah, I'm hoping in tonight's State of Play, I'm hoping for Well, it'd be amazing if the state of play was AD. I mean, that's not going to happen. It'd be amazing if it did. But in terms of actual stuff that gets revealed or talked about, the rumor is there's going to be a Greek God of War collection, which I would be very interested in, especially if it has accessibility. If it doesn't, I will be frustrated but understanding. I guess
a
is
Greek God of War
as
collection.
as in the old games, supposedly remastered for PS5.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Which is why I'm like, if there's accessibility, yes. Just all the yes. I mean, I'm sure you've seen me fight in Gimme. Well, no, you have, because you helped me co-pilot in a couple of the streams, didn't you?
X button.
Over the years,
Circle
you've seen me
button.
fight in
Back.
Gimme God of War
Yeah, yeah.
on that. I would.
I've seen you fight some of the Valkyries better than I can.
I honestly would like to go back and do the Valk fights again to see if I can do any better than I did back in the day when I'd sort of been learning God of War as I went. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a difference, isn't there? There's a like if you watch footage of me fighting now on my current run versus when I was first playing using a completely different shield and build because that was all I could do, or that was all I knew what I was doing with. And then it's like you watch. I watch my own footage back every like occasionally, and I will be able to see my missteps, my flaws, the positive elements of it. And then I watch stuff now, and I'm like, how did I even know to do that? like,
X button.
or
Select.
things
Circle
like that.
button.
I'm just like, oh
Back.
my, what was I doing? Wow. So yeah, no. I have the PC port of God of War 2018 as well, which I found a save where all the Valkyries are unlocked. So I may yet be able to make that happen without having to do all the extra faff, as it were, of going through the entire game again.
So you just reminded me of an email that I sent about 20 years ago. And I'm going to see if I can find it.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was one of the. Here we go. Oh my God. Let's see. June 13th, 2005.
Good lord. Wow.
I'm going to read to you. Well, maybe the whole thing. So keep in mind, this is me from literally 20 years ago.
Oh god.
Just a few notes for your God of War FAQ.
Oh my god.
For the main Hydra head fight, I've actually found Poseidon's
yeah.
Rage to be perfect for this fight. After a bite to the center, come in and start doing a square X4 combo. Right before the last hit, you can go straight into Poseidon's Rage, which will do a lot of damage, and more importantly, it will also allow you to start your combo over again. Then at the last hit, do it again, follow with a combo. Doing it this way, I've beaten the Hydra in 4, quote, attacks. Each one continues until the throw minigame. And since every time you damage the Hydra, it drops orbs, including blue orbs, you'll never run out of magic as long as you keep the combo going. I was very proud of myself at the time. And oh my God, my signature, I remember that signature. Wow. For anybody who's a particular computer geek, there's a time and a place where you'd sign all your emails with some reference to free software and GPG keys and so on. This was very much one of those times.
Right. No, I mean,
it's like reading your old diary, right? Like, and the only reason I know this exists is I recently moved from Gmail to Proton Mail, and in doing so, moved literally 25 years of emails across. And in the process, I saw some of the old ones, so that's how I remembered. Because there's no way I would have remembered that I sent an email to a guy who had written an FAQ about God of War on PS2, right?
No, I get you. You just happened to see it, and I get you.
Yeah,
that makes sense. No, that's amazing. I think I remember you sharing elements of that story.
Share screen selected. Sharing screen 1.
Oh, hold on.
Again.
Hold on. I've just got to
menu.
make sure
Press
this
crossbar option.
is.
Shared screen.
Let me just come back in. Sorry, I broke it ever so
Display on
slightly.
host screen. Again. Button guide.
There we go.
Cross button.
It's unbroken.
Hold to draw.
What is it? Unbreak my heart. Da, 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 da. Or whatever. Unbreak my screen. A .sig file. What? Oh God, I've never even heard of that.
So if you're the particular kind of nerd that I am, you would cryptographically sign all of your emails, particularly if you were sending them to a mailing list. So basically, what happens is your email stays in plain text, but your encryption key is used to basically create a signature that guarantees that that text was not altered
Wow.
between the time that I sent it and the time you received it.
Wow, that is
And
intriguing.
there will always be an attachment of a .sig file, which is what you would use to verify the text of it. I could go really far off into the woods on this, so we're just gonna get back to the game before I get too nerdy.
Indeed. Well, then again, you were kind of in the woods there. You're in like the middle of a field, so sort of in the woods, I guess.
Wait, was there a Weird Al song about white and nerdy?
Yes, there is. There is.
Yeah, that's me.
You know what? There you go. Well deserved. Hang on. There are games you could do in your sleep. Yeah, I know that feeling. I could probably do this game kind of in my sleep, to an extent. Even though I've not played it for a while, it comes back to you pretty quick. PGP. Indeed. Performance grade proton mail. I don't know.
Pretty good privacy.
Yeah, well, yeah. As opposed to proper good privacy.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
I don't know. Right. Let us continue. Otherwise, we will get distracted by interesting files.
Now I got to nerd out on one more thing.
Oh,
so
no.
PGP was the original thing. It was pretty good privacy. But now there's an open source version of it, and it's called GPG, like PGP backwards.
Yeah.
But GPG is the GNU privacy guard.
Ooh.
And what is a GNU, you say? GNU is I think South American type of goat.
Yeah, it is something Animal Kingdom-ish.
But then why is it a GNU? Well, because GNU is what's called a recursive acronym. I'm going so neckbeardy here. Like, I haven't done this in 10 years. GNU stands for GNU's Not Unix because it's a recursive acronym. So GNU stands for GNU is not Unix, and then you do it all over again, infinitely.
And you say is not Unix.
So GNU's Not Unix privacy guard is then the thing that is now used for signing your emails.
And there you have it.
Aren't you sorry you wait? I don't think you even asked. I think I just went right into that. Good Lord.
Yes, you did. But you know what?
Well, after 51 months, if you didn't know, I'm secretly a nerd.
No, secretly, I would hardly say that. in the best sense possible, sir. In the best sense possible.
Oh God, Subterfuge, do you really want me to get into GPL and GPL2 versus 3?
Oh God, no, please.
Oh.
I can just hear, you know the meme, you know the sort of meme clip, just no God, please no. I can just hit that in my head. No, it's fine. I appreciate we appreciate your knowledge and understanding of the universe of nerd. Now Reese is asking questions about Linux
any more about the GNU copyleft. Okay.
Copyleft. I love that. I've seen copyleft before. That's funny.
Reese, I have in fact used Linux for the majority of my life. Nowadays, I use Debian and Ubuntu just for simplicity's sake. But I've done Arch. I've played with what's it called? There's Nix, I think it's called recently. It's like a declarative language for package installation, which is weird, but that one's been very interesting. Actually, okay, sorry. I gotta tell you one more story because it's my favorite story.
Oh, come on.
When I had just finished college, I got my first job out of college, and I really wanted to move away and go somewhere else. But I got the one job offer that would have kept me where I was. It was a job with a tech company where I get to work on computers and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is amazing. And then I show up for my first day of work, and I'm really worried about, like, am I going to fit in? Is this going to be my kind of place? Whatever.
As you would be.
So I come in, I meet with the one of the owners of the company, and we walk in, and he shows me my desk, and there's absolutely nothing on it.
Oh no.
And then he takes me into the storeroom, and
Oh.
the storeroom just has bins and bins and bins of PC parts. Some of them are new, some of them are used, some of them might be broken.
Oh,
who knows?
no.
But just shelves and shelves of it, because one of the things we would do is fix people's computers.
Ah.
So my first day on the job, I show up to the office. He takes me into the parts room, and he says, "Make yourself a computer." So I had to assemble it from parts to make my own
Wow.
workstation computer.
You know
It was
what-
my
yeah.
favorite new job moment ever.
That is wonderful. Also simultaneously very scary.
Circle button.
Because if you put the wrong things in the wrong places and they're not compatible, just broken bits. I'm not saying you would. I'm just aware that the possibility exists. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if you knew what you were doing, you might accidentally put a cable in slightly weird, or a thing's not seated correctly, or whatever it happens to be. And all of a sudden, maybe. But yeah, no, that's really
back
cool.
in those days. You would get not only well, putting the wrong thing in the wrong slot isn't terribly likely, because they're all
No.
kind of
They were sort of
different connectors.
Yeah.
But the problem was, at that point in time, like one sound card, for example,
Yeah.
might work with one motherboard just fine,
Yep.
and might not work at all with another one. It would fit just fine, but there's
Drivers
a lot of
and-
compatibility issues that had
Yeah.
still not been exactly worked out at that point.
Sounds about right.
X button.
So
Jumper
yeah, jumper
settings?
settings, absolutely.
Oh God.
You used to have to, if you had multiple hard drives, you had to open your case and change this little tiny bit of plastic called a jumper
Oh God.
to tell the drives which order they're in. Anyway, I could go on. Sorry.
No,
Back
no,
to the
no.
game.
We're
I'll shut up now.
You know what we'll do? You know what we'll have to do? We'll have to play Cyberpunk to give you an excuse to talk about all this stuff. I have to go back into my old Cyberpunk playthrough and see where we get to.
Or we'll just do story time with Grandpa DB.
and just have you on camera instead.
I should get a pipe and a sweater and just like sit on camera and be like, "Well, when I was a boy."
Well, back in my day. Forgive the ridiculous stereotype Southern accent there. I feel like it works for the bit though, doesn't it? You know, well, back in my day, we used to have these things called a
Circle button.
called a
Back.
parts bin, and you know what they had in it? Nope, you don't. Parts. That's what they had in the parts bin. And you know what we used to do with those? We used to take those parts and stick them all together into what they call a computer. You know what one of those is? It's like a phone but bigger. With a keyboard. You know what one of those is? The thing with the squares and they go click clack and they work. I don't know. Just the idea of that's funny. Just like deliberately sort of telling the future what PC was like in previous iterations. Glad it got used a laugh subterfuge. Good.
And then you see if you had one of these computers, and if you also had a replicator, you could go up to it and you could be like, "Computer tea Earl Grey hot."
And you know what the computer would do? It would say, "I'm sorry, Captain, I can't do that. You've had your Earl Grey tea allowance today, and you can't have no more. Otherwise, you'll be, piloting a starship under the influence of too much Earl Grey tea."
Open the
God.
Earl Grey tea doors, SK.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, DB. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh my God, that was brilliant.
There you go. Oh, maybe I should have just gone,
I'm sorry, DB. I'm afraid I can't do that.
just the grunt pops his head out of the...
Oh my God.
That'd be good.
We've
Anyway,
gone so far off the rails, but my God, I've not laughed this hard in a while.
we've gone so far off the rails, we are in fact not playing Train Sim World, or any derivation of House of the Dead thereof,
X button. Select.
i.e. a rail shooter. There you go. We,
Okay.
We appreciate the unscheduled interruption into exactly, no. We appreciate the unscheduled interruption into comedic territory. Now, back to your scheduled programming of the post-apocalypse. Oh, wow. You know that moment where you need to sort of reconfigure, like resync your face muscles? Because you've been sort of laughing, smiling, etc. Just at ridiculous...
Oh.
Yep. Vandal.
20 health total.
Oh, nice.
100.
Yeah. Oh, God, you'd lost a lot of health.
Wait, have I?
You are
No, you
crafted.
had.
Health 100. Upgraded. Machete. Equipped.
Oh.
3.
Oh, from that arrow.
From the arrow and from the subsequent couple of blows you took from that one individual who decided to get a little too close for your liking. Came up and took a swing at you.
Oh, yeah, right at the end, right?
No, right at the beginning of the fight. You shot one,
Oh.
and then
No,
then the other one came in.
Oh,
and
you're
was
right.
like-
Okay, yes. And then I shot like 3 more after.
Yeah, you shot like 3 or 4 more. There's an item over to your right that you want to go for, by the way, that you might have missed. There you go. And it's a special by the looks of it. I'm Batman. Sorry. I'm Pigeon Man. That'd be a laugh.
Why do we fall, Bruce?
So we can learn to pick ourselves up. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? Because you didn't put ledge guard on. Ugh. That is an accessibility setting specific joke right there. Oh my god. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? Because you set my headset to mono again, Alfred. What have I told you?
Damn it, Alfred. You had one job.
You had one job, get my bat lozenges, and you didn't even do that right. Oh god. Yeah, it was stated in the chat that there would be a good reception to... Hang on, who... Yeah, Reese said he'd like to see us play Cyberpunk. Is that through a wall, that special? Hold on. Scan again. I think that, yeah, there's a special through the wall in the distance. That's fun. Also, health.
Through the wall.
Because it's muffled and far away.
And 25.
So kind of a best guess.
Speaking of Cyberpunk, so I played Cyberpunk when it first came out, as did you.
As did I, yes. On my, I
and-
believe on my Cyberpunk Series X. I think. Oh, not Series X. What? 1X. Couldn't think of. I had a console naming moment there. I was like, the one with the no, not that one. The other one. It was one of those. It was like yes, and yeah, you were going to say sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, I played it for a while, but I never made it particularly far, and then I kind of stopped. And I know there's been tons and tons of updates since then, so I've always thought to myself, if I'm ever going to play it again, I'm going to have to start it from the beginning because like lots and lots of things have changed.
Well, yeah,
So,
but
if there's nothing else, I would be totally on board with doing a Cyberpunk run as like a, well, I guess we kind of already do this, but kind of like a co-op thing where
yeah, like a revisit, I guess.
Both, yeah,
Well,
I think that would be fun.
You know what's funny? I need to get the finale off of Janissary because I believe she might still have it. If I don't have it already, because we did actually finish on a really good note when we did the first run. We finished on what I would term as a mid-season finale. Yeah, you can drop down there. Ow! It wasn't just because she'd make that kind of a noise, but it was just funny. Just that.
Fedra Hospital. Disaster Recovery Center.
I think you've missed a special up there, unfortunately, because you didn't go to it first of all. Unless you can get back up there, which I doubt. Yeah, I think you missed it. That's a shame. Not sure what it was though.
Was it a card?
I don't know. Not. Yeah, yeah. Dropping down there was actually unfortunate. Where you, yeah.
Well, shoot.
Oh well. You'll be able to get it on your off-stream run anyway, because you know it's there.
I have this kind of routine now for the last few streams where like the moment we disconnect, I immediately go in, load up my off stream or offline save,
off stream
and
save,
catch up to where we were. Yeah, so
Yeah. Which is this is. Uh-oh. Oh.
Damn it.
This is fun.
Options.
okay.
Yeah.
I need
X
to
button.
take
Select.
Yeah.
Circle button. Back.
minute and 30-second break.
That
if
is
that's okay.
fine. Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Uh,
Don't make me fly over there.
what's that? I can't think what that's from. Is that Iron Man? Isn't it? I can hear it as if it's
I
Tony
mean, there's
Stark.
many
Anyway.
variations on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, don't make me fly over there. It's like, yep. Anyway, enjoy your break. And if all
Okay,
of you
you're
want to go ahead and hydrate, you can as well. I would advise you to do so. And while we wait for DB to return, I'm going to hydrate now because I need to again. Who here reckons that they might announce something to do with Bloodborne at this state of play? What do you think? Let me just write a little note I've had here as well.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
Just adjusting a few things for future streams, maybe. Oh. Yeah, basically new things I'm trying to add in where I can. And where's the other one? What's the other one I wanted to do? Oh yeah. So yeah, essentially we've, I don't know if for those of you that might have seen, I've got little break clips planned to put in as a thing if ever I need to take a break, so then people can see what else I've got up to over the years with this stream.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
So I can. So what have you been up to? What have you been playing today? Well, not today, like this week. I know Jukes, he's been on a massive Ragnarok binge thanks to my help, which has been a lot of fun. There we go, that makes enough sense. Nice. Oh, and also the Dead Space guide is being worked on. Not by me, but by the wonderful Zama. You've been playing Sniper Elite Resistance. Fun. I have Sniper Elite Resistance. They very kindly sent me a review code, and they also sent me a very, very cool creators kit, which I will have to show off on stream at some point. I don't necessarily need an excuse, but I would like to play Sniper Elite Resistance while I'm showing it off. As for when that'll happen, not sure, but we will soon. Well, hopefully I'll be able to organise something like that soon. Yeah, I've got a stream or two that I definitely want to try and do in the near future when I can with who I can get involved. There are wonderful people looking to collaborate with me, and if any of you have people you want to see me collaborate with, always feel free to suggest those names as well, because that'd be good as well. We're always up to add new people into the fold, as it were, co-piloting wise. And for the record, I know I haven't adjusted the schedule yet, but there won't be RNOB streams for a little while at least, partly because of co-pilot availability at the moment, and also because of, well, I want to see, I want to start trying to get some more videos done.
Circle button.
I know I'm planning to dedicate that time instead to video editing for a little while to see if that helps on the productivity side. So we'll see how that goes. But if people really want to see an RNOB stream of a particular game, do let me know, and I will look into doing that. Partly because there's a couple of games I definitely want to look at, one of which is South of Midnight. And the reason is, I've heard from a Reddit previewer, or well, sorry, Reddit previewer, a person who has previewed the game already and has published information on Reddit, amongst other people. The accessibility is actually in. Not only is it in, looks like there might be nav assist, which could be very, very intriguing indeed. There's a strand of magic that you can send off through the level to show you where to go. But even though that sounds visual, there is an auditory icon
Select. Circle button.
that is
Back.
supposedly directional that you can then follow. Not sure whether that works like Diablo or whether that's like a Last of Us thing. Not really sure. Maybe a Spider-Man 2 sort of system. But then there's also a camera turn with it as well. So sounds to me suspiciously, in the best way, like nav assist, which is very, very cool. And menu narration's in as well. So yeah, here's hoping come April the 8th, or before that, if I can get a code, that yeah, we can take a look at it and show it off on stream. DB, are you back yet? Because it has been a little while. Hopefully he's not got lost in the woods, in the GPG and PGP sort of woods of Unix, I guess, of Linux, Unix, etc. But this is DB's run of Last of Us Part 2, which we are going to resume once he returns. For those of you that don't know me,
And I'm back.
Oh, what timing, sir! I just asked, like a matter of seconds ago, if you'd come back, and I said, hopefully you don't get lost in the GPG, PGP woods of Unix and Linux and all of that. And then I also was saying,
back.
oh no, here's DB! Just comes through the door with a machete. With an upgraded machete.
Oh, wait, I think I have a machete right now, don't I?
That's the joke. That's the idea. No, I was also saying to chat about Eternal.
Here's Ellie.
Oh God! Oh God! Yeah, that'd be terrifying. Here's Ellie. Stealth cue. Bong. And just. Well, I mean, you could do it with multiple weapons, should you wish. Imagine that. Here's Ellie. Just shotgun to the face. Yeah, if you ever want to stage that, you can go into the encounters menu and try it with one of the early ones. You can actually do that. I've done it before as a laugh. You can actually see me stage that during my Last of Us 2 review. Once this is all done with, once this playthrough is done with, I suggest you watch the review because there's that moment in there as well. That was a lot of fun. That was a review, for those of you that don't know, that I edited together and recorded the script for whilst I had COVID, which I found out after I'd recorded the script. And I was like, no wonder I feel rough. Good Lord. So my joke now is I recorded this review about a game where you fight infected while I was infected.
Infected.
But the funny thing is you wouldn't necessarily know because I got lucky with the takes I managed to get. So that was good. Anyway, let us continue. You can actually take the... Yeah, there's enemies here. You can help, kind of. You can take these out early. You can...
What the?
They are torturing him. You can restart the encounter as well if you want to try and sort of save him. I mean, yeah. 3. He ran. He ran at you. Well, they ran at you, I guess. Wow, that was efficient. That's very efficient. There's still more. There's still more. What do you... Well, I should say, what's the music telling you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's more.
Exactly. Oh, the music actually in this game is quite a reliable source of information in terms of whether you are still in combat or not. And I would reload if I were you, if you got the ammo to do it.
Scour the area.
And maybe bow, because silent.
Bow, arrows, 0, loaded, 6, reserve.
You've got an even fuller load of arrows than you did have before. Fun. That's just an arrow. It's fine. It's not... Well, I mean, it might be narrow here. I don't know if it is. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you can take a shot from here. And There you go. Smooth. Oh, there's one coming along to your left. I love that. It's so ominous. Like, it's an actual thing, though. Like, there are... actually, I bet... Well, I mean... I don't want to spoil it too much. Well, it's not really a spoiler because it's never really covered in the game. But you notice how it sounds like they're... Like, it's... Well, you'll see in a minute. Maybe. Sorry, no, I'm trying not to spoil too much. That's what I mean.
I hope this isn't coming through on the
Options.
On the microphone,
Select.
but
No.
I'm
Circle button.
practically panting over here. I'm like,
It's not. It's not.
Those shots got me very, very nervous.
No,
I mean, I made them,
no.
which is good.
You-
But I was like, oh shoot! Like I just because I went loud and I was like, oh my god, there's gonna be 900 guys all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, you got very lucky in that you took all, what, 6 out in a row? Like, very cleanly. Like, they fired back at you, but they didn't actually connect, which was good. You should, like, as a word to the wise, you should always check your, like, what you're holding in games like this before you start shooting. Because that was your problem. Like, if you'd have checked, you'd have seen that you had your rifle and you could have switched to your bow and taken the
Well,
two
and
out
here
quietly.
here I thought you wouldn't have realized, but you did.
Of course I realized. You know why I realized? Because I thought you might have wanted to do it silently.
X
Because you
button.
seem to rather like the
I
bow.
pretty
and
much always want to. Well, in pretty much all games, I prefer to go the silent route whenever possible.
Yeah, that and the bow.
Um,
That and the bow's fun. So
Yes.
there's that too. So you notice that sounds like communication rather than just standard sort of whistling, right? Should I tell you a fun fact? You can actually interrupt their whistles if you shoot an enemy that's whistling sort of nearby. If you shoot one that's whistling nearby in the middle of their whistle, I wouldn't wait. Oh, there you go. Yeah, then you will interrupt it, which is quite fun. It feels very satisfying to do. They'll be like, or whatever, and you'll shoot it in the middle, so it's like, ah. Good shot. Well done. Yeah, just follow the scan.
Wait, I want to get my arrows if I can.
Yeah, you can't always guarantee you're going to get the arrows, but given you're getting headshots, you're almost certain. You got one back. Nice.
I shot 2 guys, right?
Yeah, we've shot at least 4.
1 arrow.
I think. Doesn't matter though. You have options. It's almost like Doom music, isn't it? Slightly. Just low, rumbly bass Doom music. Uh-oh. Drop it! Ho, 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 ho!
Steady. Steady.
Oh! That was cold.
That was for dramatic effect.
I do not blame you. That was very dramatic. You know why? Because you dropped in and the prompt was right there. That was perfect. That was like the most cinematic takedown I've seen in a long time. Well done. Stealth takedown too. Good work. That is clipped for posterity, sir.
I wish I had my watch on, because I'm willing to bet that my heart rate's like 120 right now. Remember me telling you, I think it was last week, like, I played Dead Space in the dark with my headphones and, like,
Yep.
nothing happens.
This game.
I played this game for 5 minutes and I'm, like, running a marathon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least it's good exercise. No. Usually shoot the second they start to whistle. Yep, don't
2
blame you.
Rifle ammo.
Ooh, rifle.
Bow, arrow, bolt action rifle, rifle ammo. 3 loaded. 2 reserve.
This is why I said keep an eye on your ammo.
There we go.
Bow, arrows.
Yeah.
1 loaded. 3 reserve.
That's not bad.
Craftable.
You can. Oh yeah, you can craft arrows. I forgot about that. You got the thing to do it. If you go into your crafting menu,
Crafting. Health Kit.
and you
Inventory
look
full.
around, you'll find a
Recipe
thing for
silencer.
arrows.
Inventory full. Melee upgrade. Inventory
your-
arrows.
there you go.
Craftable. Recipe
There we go.
requires binding and blade. You have binding 3, blade 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
arrows,
perfect.
4 maximum. You now have 6
There you go.
arrows.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Circle button.
So as long as you got the kit, you
Okay.
can always make your own if you've got enough resources, which is good. You're playing so much better. Like, honestly, I mean that. Playing so much better. Over the thing, or not. Okay.
Are you hearing anyone yet?
No.
I'm getting
no,
waypoints, but I'm not hearing.
No, you'll know. When they're there, you'll know. There's definitely still more around, though. Hence the music just being thing. Good idea.
Aha!
Oh,
Where'd he go?
they do that sometimes. I mean, you can take it as a body shot. Oh,
Uh,
oh. Okay, no, that's all right. That's all right. Sometimes they come to investigate as well. If they hear that, sometimes they'll. Oh. Nice shot. There you go. One on your left. I think it was one on your left, or it might have just been birds. Oh, long shot. Oh, you could have taken that. Ah. I think you'd have got 2 long shots back to back there. That was a really long shot. You'll have to watch the clip of that. Yeah, you can take it from there, probably. Yeah, take it. Nicely done. And one. Oh, hello.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Yeah. Go on. Exact vengeance. Bear in mind the ranges you're using it at, because that first one was up close, second one was mid-range. That's why it took 2 shots.
I think that's it.
Well done.
Oh. Whew.
Good work.
Silly.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that the long shot that you took, because you released it. It took like I want to say half a second to actually fly from you to the enemy and hit it in the head. I was like, that's a good shot. I like shots like that where you're sort of really far back, and it's like those ones that we hit through the tiny little window in Horizon. You know that
Oh,
one
yes.
where like there's the tiny little like arrow slit that's about like 2 miles away. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like about 2 miles away, you hit it and you wait, and then you hear crunch. It's basically that is what you just pulled off. Well done. Oh, yep, sprint jump.
Oh, that's a bad one, right?
Yes. I would say a sprint jump from here.
So back up?
No, just L1 forward and jump.
Oh. Hold on.
Also, things.
So L1, forward and jump?
When there's a... Oh, good.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay.
I wasn't sure if you were going to make that because I couldn't see the prompt. I was like, he ain't going to make that, is he?
1/4.
And then you did. Well done. Yeah, your shooting is so much better. Yeah,
One of my favorite movies from way back in the day is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Bloodsport.
I've not seen it, but
And
I know
in
the film. I know of it.
In the kind of beginning, he goes to his teacher who taught him martial arts to tell him he's going to go compete in this competition. Anyway, he goes up to this old Japanese man and he says, to honor you, Shiroshi, means everything to me. And you are the one who taught me how to shoot blindfolded. So thank you.
No, I'm honestly really proud of how well you're getting on with this, because there was a time where you would just panic and
I was terrible
flail.
at it.
No, I'm not judging, because everybody, like even I wasn't great at this when I first started. Oh, the double glass break! Let's go. That was cool. Now, here's a fun question: how did I know that was a double glass break?
because there is no spoon.
Is that must be a reference to something?
Yeah, the Matrix.
Oh yeah. I will confess.
Do
I've
not
only...
try to bend the spoon, for that is impossible. But remember instead, there is no spoon.
No, I've only ever seen the first. I think I've only ever seen the first one, and it's only.
It isn't the first one. It's when
Yeah.
he goes to the
Yeah. No,
Oracle.
No, I was only going to say the reason I say that is because I've only ever seen it once AD. It's not like it's necessarily on often with AD, so it might be more now, but it wasn't back when I've seen it before. There's a door to your left.
It's the same scene where he walks in and the Oracle says, "Don't worry about the vase," and he says, "What vase?" And then he turns around and knocks it off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Sorry." She's like, "I said, don't worry about it." What's really going to bake your noodle later on is would you still have hit it if I hadn't said anything?
Oh.
Whoa!
This thing.
I was not ready for that.
No, I guessed.
Do I fight or run?
Figure it out.
Pump shotgun.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay.
But. Oh yeah.
There's more.
No. No, I thought there was, but no. Well done.
Right. Hospital.
That was amazing. I didn't want to be I didn't want to channel Matrix necessarily, but I accidentally did. I was like, do I fight or run? Figure it out. You get thrown across the room, go prone by accident, pull your shotgun, aim, fire, he explodes. That was phenomenal. That was like something out of the Matrix. Well done. Yeah, that fight, if that goes wrong, that fight can be a real problem.
I assume he's like a tank enemy or something?
Yeah, like a brute, basically.
Okay.
They're not fun. Whoa, loads of things in the distance. Yeah, you can see why I like the shotgun as a close range weapon of choice. I mean, I am a massive Doom fan after all, but even so. Oh, did I say to you? I don't know. I know I've said on stream. I've been playing Doom on PC, Doom Eternal, and I've been using the keyboard to change guns.
L2 button.
Oh,
Zip
you
organic
might-
chemistry. Concepts and practice.
Oh,
11th edition. Weinberg, Kapoor, and Omenko.
I think this is the one I'm. Yeah. So back
Is that,
I think.
New upgrade branch.
Ooh.
Press. Touchpad.
Hey!
Okay.
You got the one I was hoping you'd
Move
get.
much faster in listen mode. Hold. Crafting. Craft improved health. Faster stealth kills. Craft explosive arrows. Not enough supplements. Craft arrows with explosive.
Now you see why I want you to get practice. Yes.
Press. Triangle
Rambo.
button, to change
No,
your
not
attacks.
even. Well,
Rambo 2.
yeah. I
And
mean,
3.
I'll be. And Aloy.
Period.
Well, yeah, but have you seen Rambo?
I
He has the
wish
little
I had.
golden-
I wish I had.
Oh, really?
Back. L1
At least not.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
R1 button.
Well,
Switch
actually,
tab.
I don't know if they have good AD for it, but
Well,
in Rambo 2,
yeah,
he
yeah.
goes to this like POW camp and he has a bow, and he has this little case of these golden, what do you call shoot? It's not a cylinder. It's a cylinder that tapers to a point,
Of
which would be
cones. Well,
cone. Yes.
sort of.
Yes. I was thinking like pyramid, but without the corners. Yes. Cone. So there's these like golden
pyramid, but without the corners.
Exactly.
the great pyramids, but without the corner. Oh god, no. You know, oh, what is it? Cone heads. Imagine that.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that pyramids, but without the corners heads. That does not have the same ring to it. So hey, what do you want for your ice cream? Sir, I like a strawberry pyramid, but without the corner, please, and a flake, and sprinkly things. There you go. Goodness me. Oh God, I've just realised. You know what enemies have in
What?
video games? They no longer
What?
have vision cones. They have vision pyramids, but without the corners.
Without corners.
Oh,
Would you like an ice cream?
yeah, exactly.
Pyramid without the corner? Yeah.
I just did that joke.
I know. I just was catching up.
I know. Took you a while.
Well, it took me a while to get from pyramids without corners to,
Yeah.
to what are they? Cones. Cones. Thank you.
Or just kept you waiting, huh? Oh, speaking of that, have you seen? That's got a new release date. Well, not new release date, a release date now.
What does?
Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Circle button, back, L1
Oh,
button, or
no.
R1 button. to
28th of
switch
August 2025 for non-early access and 25th of August 2025 for early access. As far as that,
Ooh, that'll be fun.
I believe the trailer is now officially published, but I think it was leaked accidentally from the PlayStation Store page. So,
Ah.
but I believe it may have been officially released after that happened. Anyway, you now have the ability, when you get the right amount of supplements and pills off the floor, to craft arrows that go kaboom.
Oh yeah. So okay. So Rambo 2.
Yes.
He shows up at a POW camp, and there's
With
like
these golden pyramids without corners in a case.
Exactly. He's got his compound bow, and he's looking all badass and whatnot.
As
And
you
he's
do.
got this little tiny plastic case, and he opens it. And there's like 4 or 5 of these little pyramids without corners, and they're gold.
Yeah.
And he screws it at the tip of the arrow. And then there's this very
Circle
dramatic
button,
shot
back,
where he like
L1 button,
draws the
or
bow back,
R1
Yep.
and he's
button
got
to
you know
switch
the paint on his face and everything.
Yep.
And he draws the bow back and he lets go, and the arrow flies forward, and that entire tower just boom explodes.
I
To
mean,
my 9-year-old brain, that was the single coolest thing I had ever seen in all of my existence.
I'm going to be honest. I can't blame you. Like, you shouldn't have been watching it at that age, but well, probably not anyway. But even so, I'm not gonna.
And I turned out fine.
I mean, did you? No, I jest, sir. I jest.
Remember that time that I grabbed a hostage and she's like, "No, please don't."
And then and then you said your finger slipped. It didn't. It didn't.
It did.
Even earlier though, for dramatic effect, you just drop down, grab the enemy, hold her still. She's like, "Stay steady,"
button,
and
back,
you just went,
button,
"Shut up!"
or
Rammed
R1
the
button.
blade into. I was like, "Really?" But I will admit, it did look cool. Right, let us continue onwards. See if you can find enough pills to craft a thing.
Improved trap mines. This skill is
Oh, yeah,
used
that-
to
See what
acquire
else is on the
prerequisite
tree.
skill. Craft more effective trap mines that are deadly at greater
Yeah.
range. Improved Molotovs. This
I
skill
mean,
is
that's
locked until
good.
you acquire a prerequisite skill.
Yeah.
Craft more trap mines. This skill
That's
is locked
also
until
not
craft more
bad.
explosive arrows.
And that's
This skill
also
is locked
good.
Until you acquire a prerequisite
Yeah.
skill.
Basically,
Increase your efficiency
that
at
entire
crafting
skill
explosive
tree is good.
arrows, producing more from the same resources.
The big one, I
crafting,
think, is the
health
first
kit,
one, right?
inventory
I
full,
mean-
That's
recipe
gonna be the
requires
big-
alcohol.
I would yes, you could say that, but also the fact that like the having more of that is also good.
One
That's
half
what I mean.
binding.
Like as in, if you've got explosive arrows, that's cool. But if you've got more explosive arrows, I deliberately have done encounters with unlimited explosive arrows. Like just for a laugh, and it is so much fun. There's a training manual for Abby that you can get that's very, very cool.
Wait, you is this a different game mode, or do you play as Abby?
Well, remember we did switch characters earlier
Are you
in the game.
spoilering?
No. Not really, anyway. Like it's kind of a sort of. I don't know. It's
Flashback sort of thing.
no, you'll see. You'll see. The good thing is I've not told you the mechanics of how it all happens. Do you know what I mean? Besides, you said you didn't mind. Kind of. Or at least that was the implication. No, it's fine. It's all good.
Well, today's stream has been anything but ordinary. so-
Precisely. Yes. It's fine. You know I don't spoil things. Not or at least I very much try not to.
There'll still be
And the good thing is, the key big thing is you still don't know how the story ends. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So, you know, infer what you like, but you're still guessing as much as I was when I played this. Always keep an eye out for enemies.
I'm curious for when I get here
Bow, arrows,
on my
loaded, green,
playthrough.
reserve, craftable.
Oh yeah, because you might have found extra pills and things.
Well, that too, but mostly I'm curious to see the hospital that we're going to, because I'm wondering if it is in fact the one from the first game. I assume I could easily Google it, but I haven't.
I wouldn't if I were you,
see
just because.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoiler territory. Yeah, just keep going along. The trouble is, I spent so much time peeking around corners in this game, just trying to be like, because we'd fought so many, well, so many enemies, if you will, as in so many enemies, but just shortened down. Why not?
Enemies.
Yeah, so many enemies. It's easier. It's easier to avoid the tongue twister in that instance, because you could say, "Oh, there's so many enemies," and it's like, no, there's too many syllables there.
Circle button.
Yeah.
Okay. So circle.
When it said sort of.
Climb down the ladder and press circle button.
So climb down
go any
first.
You are on a ladder. Health.
Yeah, so press circle there.
Yeah.
25.
Oh.
I think you could have gone down further.
Hold circle button to dive underwater.
Now you know how
Oh,
I
great.
feel when you just jump like out of nowhere. Now you know how I feel slightly. Honestly, the amount of times we've done that in Fallen Order, and you just make platform like what I call platformer noises. Just like when you go and make a jump, it's like, no. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's like,
My favorite one to this day was it Halo?
oh yeah,
When there's a really, really high jump.
yeah.
And like I think you were talking or something, so I jumped off and you didn't even notice anything until suddenly you hear the whooshing sound.
I was like, what did you do? I can't remember the reaction, but it was along the lines of, what did you do?
I felt a little bad, but it was made up for by it being funny.
Yeah. What I'm going to see if I can do, chat, I'd said about this before, but it might be an interesting test of video editing, is I might see if I can download, because I'm almost certain I got all parts of the playthrough. Or at least I got 99% of it. There's a special over there you want to go for. Oh, there's multiple specials, actually. But yeah, I might see if I can edit together some kind of montage of the funny bits. It will take a while. Ooh, that's one you want to grab.
Mandar, trading card.
There we
Touchpad to
Yay.
view.
Trading cards. We like
What was the
trading
name?
cards.
Triangle button.
Well,
Flip.
read.
Mandar. Home
Bat
planet.
Mandar?
Neptune. Brains 80. Brawn.
They'll
60.
re-say it anyway.
Affiliation, Spark. Once the solar system's most notorious pirate, Neptunian Bat Mandar became known for hijacking resupply ships, threatening the nascent colonies on Europa and Enceladus with starvation.
Huh.
Pursued by the Future Alliance into the asteroid belt, she flew her ship too close to a mysterious wormhole and found herself back in the 21st century.
Huh.
Though she initially enjoyed her newfound superiority, she quickly became frustrated by the limitations of our 21st century technology and sought out Spark. Her offer, her knowledge of the future in exchange for a way back to her own time. Villain.
Now,
Circle button, back,
I
triangle
know
button, flip.
I know this might sound ridiculous, but I
Triangle
wonder
button,
if that
flip,
character might
L2
show up in
button, zoom,
Intergalactic, the
left
Heretic
stick,
Prophet.
rotate, square button,
Like,
V,
that'd be
circle
fun,
button,
because we got a
back.
space traveling pirate. You never know.
But wait, Batmandar.
You might have
Like
to.
Batman?
I don't know. The trouble is, you can never tell how they.
Batman
D- d-
R? Like a Batman pirate?
don't question it. Don't question it. Just leave it alone.
Well, didn't you tell me that the guy is named after the guy
Yes.
from the what's his name? Professor
No,
something?
no. Dr. Uckman is.
Oh, Dr. Uckman, yes.
Yes. Hey, Prince, how you doing? Welcome in. Just got done completing the story on Grounded Blind, never again. What, for part 2? If so, I totally agree, because I did it, and that was not ideal. Then again, I did permadeath very light per chapter. Actually, that was pretty fun. Very light per chapter. That was a laugh.
So if you die, you got to restart the chapter from the beginning?
Yeah. But the chapters relatively are mostly quite short. Ooh.
Tom, I keep hearing gunfire at odd hours. We have no one to protect us from this crazy cult. We can't wait for the WLF to find us. We have to trek to their base and join them. I've started stashing supplies in the safe. Heading out to scout the best route. We'll be back with a plan ASAP. Be careful. MK. P.S. Almost forgot. The code is 38-55-23.
Oh.
Ah,
You know what that means?
Circle button. Back.
there's going to be a safe.
Probably. It's or you might say it's a safe bet. You know how you just think of a line and it's like, yep, we're going for this.
One. Artifact.
It was right there. I'm not gonna miss that. Hang on, you might want to scan again, just make sure, because okay, it might take you round. Yeah, it looks like it's going to take you round. I would have said. Yeah, great. Oh.
2. Supplements.
Oh, what?
Oh, good.
2? Ugh. Then again, what's in the safe is the question. Go prone, go through the thing. Sorry, I told you. I should have let you figure it out. Yep. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, wait. Go towards the safe. Oh, or that
7.
works.
Supplements.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, it's taking you this way around. Wait, that's a workbench. Huh.
Oh,
I thought there would have been the safe around
I'm
here.
not
but
going to get attacked at this one.
Rangefinder, long range bow
Hopefully.
with silent shots and slow draw speed. You
Imagine
have
if you
93
did.
Weapon parts.
That would have been so funny. It like
Triangle
just
button,
after you said it, it's like,
insect,
I'm not
X
going to get
button,
attacked at this
upgrades,
one.
pump
Ah!
rifle,
Just-
available upgrades.
Right.
Stability, 6x scope, long range rifle with high damage and
The
slow
scope
down,
actually,
shotgun,
I believe,
available
helps you
upgrades.
get locks,
Stability,
like,
close range shotgun
a
with
greater
high damage
range,
and
but
slow reloads, bolt action
I would go
rifle,
for actual
available
upgrades.
Stability, 6 pump shotgun.
Wait, hold on. Go
available
back to your
upgrades.
rifle for a sec.
Pump shotgun, bolt action
'Cause I
rifle,
wanna
available
see-
upgrades. Stability, 6x scope, long range rifle with high
Oh
damage
no,
and
there's
slow
not
fire
a
rate. You
thing.
have
Wait,
93
go
weapon parts.
into it for 1 second. I want to see if there's an
Triangle
upgrade. I'm trying to
button,
remember if it
inspect,
exists.
X button,
in
upgrade
this game.
stability,
If you go
craftable,
along,
add weight
just-
to stock capacity, upgraded.
just keep going
Add a
along and I'll
magazine
tell you
with
if I see it.
6x scope, craftable, add a damage, upgraded. Replace the barrel to fire more
Oh, is that
powerful
it?
shots.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I couldn't remember
Circle
because I think
button,
it's only a first game thing. I seem to remember there being armor piercing, but I think that's a first game thing. If I'm remembering rightly. Doesn't matter.
Bolt action rifle, available upgrades. Stability.
Doesn't matter. Have-
So you think
6x
scope,
long
or
range
should I do
rifle
something
high
with the
damage
bow?
and slow fire rate.
Have a
You
look at the bow and see
93
what you-
Weapon pump shotgun, bow, available upgrades. Stability, rangefinder, long range bow. with
Yeah, I
silent
can't
shots
remember if
and
the
slow draw
rangefinder's
speed.
actually any
You
good.
have
It's one of those weird
93
ones.
Weapon parts.
I mean, you can shoot well with it
Triangle
anyway.
button,
But I
inspect,
think
X button, upgrades.
yeah,
Circle button, close.
look on your shotgun, see if there's.
Pump shotgun, available upgrades. Stability, close range shotgun with high damage
Oh,
and
okay.
slow
I-
reload speed.
I
You
might-
have
I might
93
leave- well,
weapon parts.
Then I go with what you want.
Semi-auto pistol, available upgrades. Stability, short range handgun with high fire.
Yeah,
with
see, there's a lot of
revolver.
stability
Available
upgrades.
Stability, reload speed, damage.
Oh,
mid-range
oh.
revolver,
Oh,
with
damage.
moderate
Yeah,
damage
upgrade the
and slow
damage on
reload
that. Why
speed.
not?
You have
Like, yeah.
93
Well,
weapon
because it's always
parts.
good to have your
Fire rate,
damage fully
upgraded.
upgraded, isn't it?
Stability,
Like,
craftable, reload
Yeah.
speed, craftable, damage.
how much-
craftable.
wait, hold
Replace
on.
the barrel to
So
fire more
that's-
powerful shots. Plus 40%
Oh,
damage.
come on, game.
Plus 25% accuracy. Cost 70 weapon parts. You
Whoa.
have 93
Yeah.
weapon parts.
yeah, still grab it though.
X
Capa-
button,
capacity and
back,
damage are just the
circle
main ones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was trying. Yeah, I was trying to remember if the
Revolver
range.
has no
Yeah.
craftable upgrade.
Oh yeah, that's
Mid-range
right.
revolver
That's
with
fine.
moderate
Leave
damage
it there
and-
then, because you've got no. You yeah, and see if you can find anything else around here.
I'm hoping we're going to find a safe, right?
I hope so. Oh.
Or
Okay.
should you, do you remember the combination?
Yeah. 55, 23,
X
80
button,
something?
input,
Maybe?
circle button,
Have a look.
55?
0, 18, 37, 30, 50,
50.
50, 52, 53, 54, 55,
Oh no,
56,
oh maybe 53. Hang on,
55,
I did see 53. Wait,
54, 53.
wait, no.
Nope.
I look at the thing because you can go back out and look at the note. Remember? Do it properly.
My journal.
Crafting.
Basic,
health
well,
kit,
kind
listen
of.
mode movement speed
Into your-
collectibles,
yeah.
artifacts. You have 23.
And then
weapon
look at
parts,
no,
journal,
not in that.
Oh.
No, no.
Journal.
It's under your
Pharmacy note.
notes. Yeah, there you go.
This one.
Tom,
Yeah,
I
this
keep
one.
hearing gunfire at odd hours. We have no one
The
to
trouble is
protect
they're
us from
never
this crazy
necessarily
cult.
labeled that well.
We can't wait for the WLF to find us. We have to trek to their base and join them. I've started stashing supplies in the safe. Heading out to scout the best route. We'll be back with a plan ASAP.
Yeah, about that.
Be careful. MK. P.S. Almost forgot. The code is 38-55-23.
Oh, I wasn't terribly far off.
38, 55, 23. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't massively far off. Realistically.
38, 55, 23.
Yeah, we know this. We know this, but we happen to have found the code, Prince.
41.
That's all.
40, 39, 38,
Yep.
48.
Yeah, DB's cracked a few saves because this isn't my run, Prince. In case you're not aware, DB is playing this blindfolded under my tuition, for lack of a better way of describing it,
24, 23.
with me as his sightless assistant.
You're my Cobra Kai instructor.
Well, kind of.
Sweep the leg.
Instead, well, yeah, or just use your shotgun if in doubt. What's in here? Oh, nice. Whoa! That's good.
That's what I like to hear.
Crafting, health kit, inventory full. Listen mode movement speed 2. Not enough supplements.
You want to scroll over
Crafting,
to
craft
explosive
explosive
arrows, of
stealth
course.
kills. Craft explosive arrows. Learnable.
Yay!
There we
Yay.
go.
Massive damage in a blast radius. Press.
And what's the next
triangle
one
button
for?
while aiming
Not
to
next
improve
one for,
trap
but like
mines.
what's the
Not enough
cost?
supplements. Craft more effective trap mines that are deadly at greater range. Plus 50% blast radius. Cost 20.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Supplements. You have 14.
That's all right. You're
Supplements.
nearly there.
9.
That's good.
Supplements. 3. Rifle
No,
ammo.
because like the trap mines are
Circle
quite
button.
good,
Back.
like in
L1
particular
button.
situations
4.
as well. You
L1
can
button
use
to
those.
switch tab.
You just have to learn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when those
Oh.
guys think they're being very clever, sneaking up on you from behind.
Sneaking up on a blind person from
workbench.
behind at a workbench. That's the
Explosive
trouble.
arrows.
Yeah.
Recipe unlocked.
Yay!
Touchpad
Oh.
crafting. Explosive
Yeah.
arrow. Craftable. Recipe requires explosive and binding. You have explosive 3. Binding 3.
Ooh,
Explosive
perfect.
arrow 0. Maximum. You now have 1. Explosive arrow. You now have 2.
And-
Explosive arrow.
Okay, we'll save
To view.
Yeah, so
we'll save the,
yeah,
the
'cause-
bits just in case.
Circle
yeah.
button.
I don't blame you.
L1.
That makes sense. Yo, nice.
Bow.
And then
Explosive
scan
arrows.
as well.
0. Loaded. 2. Reserve. Arrows. 4. Craftable.
So what you do,
1. Explosive.
because you didn't get the prompt, you missed the prompt for this. If you hit triangle while you're aiming, you will actually switch ammo types. It won't tell you, unfortunately. There's no real,
Well, how do I know which one's which?
as in you can check via looking at the bow
You are
itself.
crouched and aiming. Health 100.
No, as in you look at the.
25. Bow equipped. 1. Ammo
No.
loaded. 3. Reserve. Crafting available.
No, what I mean is
Oh.
if you switch to the bow, if you switch away and back to it.
Bow. Arrows. 1.
See?
Jump shot. Bow. Arrows.
Yeah.
1.
So then if you
Loaded.
switch-
3. Reserve. Explosive arrows. Bow.
So,
Pump
like, switch
shotgun.
away from it?
Yeah,
Shotgun
and then
arrow.
back in.
5. Loaded. 0. Bow.
No,
Arrows.
as in you
1.
just have to
Loaded.
move from like
3.
your
Reserve.
one
Explosive
gun
arrows.
like
2.
side
Oh, let me
moves.
get away from. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move
Say it
like
again.
you can. It's all right. You can move like sideways rather than having to switch the weapon out itself. If you just go from like your revolver to your bow, for instance, then you'll see the ammo. Does that make sense?
Revolver. Bow. Arrows.
And then you
1.
switch.
Loaded.
Switch
3.
ammo.
Reserve. Explosive arrows.
Switch to
How do I
explosive.
do that?
So
Craftable.
aim and triangle.
Aim.
There you go.
Okay.
And then you switch away again and look.
Revolver. Bow. Explosive arrows.
Yeah.
1.
See?
Oh,
Loaded.
okay, okay.
1.
So it's not
Reserve.
too bad. It's not
Arrows.
ideal, but
4.
it's not bad.
Craftable.
Like, it works. So, I mean, you can keep that on because you want to try it out in a minute, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So scan. Scan for things. Snorkers. Snorkers? Stalkers be like, let me sneak and make noise behind this blind person. Snorkers. That's funny. Ah.
3/4 binding.
Reload speed for revolver. Yeah, we'll get that when we have time. Well, not when we have time. When we have the parts. How did your grounded run go, though, Prince? Did it go all right? I'm guessing it didn't go brilliantly, given what you said. Yeah, but bear in mind, DB is playing this blindfolded, and he's doing well. You should have seen him. He took out 6 dudes in a back-to-back rifle. Oh.
That sound.
That I genuinely have no idea, but it was like, I'm guessing physics, to be honest. What have you been up to, Prince? Anything interesting? Anything cool? Yeah, this is the only stream I do where I'm not playing the actual game. But it's because it's a fun idea, and people said they wanted to see it. And I don't mind, because... oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, no spoilers, by the way, Prince, if you can help it. It's just because we don't want to ruin things for DB over here. Oh, this.
While no one was looking. We're searching the area, just in case he's still around.
Isaac's not happy about it.
No shit.
No, you're good.
Escape. What the fuck are they talking about?
Do you remember what that means?
That's no.
Means the waypoint is underwater.
Circle?
Yep. And then nav. And then eventually, yeah, nav your way forward. You can hold down circle and nav as well. If you need to, but you shouldn't do now. Oh, yeah, you do now. There you go. And...
So down?
Yep. And then... I mean... I normally keep circle held, because then you're guaranteed to stay under. But that's worked too, so yeah. It's just the way I play personally.
So I'd hold circle and then do
To stay, yeah,
L3?
hold circle to stay down is the idea, because you notice how you sort of kept popping back up. So now that means that's underwater. So if you go down and interact, there you go. It's relatively intuitive once you get the hang of it, but the only reason it's intuitive is because I'm telling you what to do. Kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is a lot to learn. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, just... Oh, yeah. Yep. Keep going.
Ellie grabs a dark-haired woman from behind who is holding a gaming device. Ellie puts a knife to the woman's throat, then rips out her earphones.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
The woman raises her arms.
You know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
The woman tries to stab Ellie with the blade of her own, but Ellie blocks her wrist. Ellie drives her knife into the woman's throat.
Ooh.
The dark-haired woman grabs at her neck as she writhes. The woman lies motionless on the
Yeah,
ground.
it kind of was.
Ellie wipes her knife on her clothing before putting it away.
Yep. So, I mean...
Well, shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've got 1 minute to start.
The whole sitting playing a handheld gaming device thing made me feel kind of sorry for her.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's kind of the point.
Because like that would be me. I'd just be sitting somewhere playing a game.
And
I
then-
don't want to get stabbed in the throat.
Exactly. That's kind of the point. I think that's the idea.
So okay, wait. So we got what, a minute left?
Yeah.
Is there?
I would
is
save.
this a
I would.
checkpoint?
Yeah, I would save here.
Options.
Probably. Ellie be
Photo
dangerous.
audio
Yeah.
blog extras. Tutorials. Save game.
Because I
New manual
believe.
save. Create a new manual
Oh yeah, you
save
got to
on
look at
current
your numbers.
autosave. Manual save. 8. Seattle Day 2. Manual save. 1. Seattle Day. Manual save. 7. Seattle Day 2. The Seraphites. February 5th, 2000.
That's the one.
25.
Yep.
At 5:22.
That'll be the one.
39. PM, do you want to override the
Yes, you do. I mean, you can.
Okay.
I believe this.
X button.
Yeah, if you want to make
Circle
sure,
clicking
if you want to
menu.
like restart checkpoint or whatever,
X
just
button.
to make
Restart
sure.
checkpoint.
Or
Restart from the most recent checkpoint? No.
yeah, because you've saved it
Yes.
anyway, so it shouldn't break.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. See, look. You're back on
Oh
the
yeah,
boat
that's
with.
the music.
Yeah. So if nothing, if nothing else, you might have to go through that cutscene again, but I doubt that.
Quit to main
So that's
menu?
not too
No.
bad. You're very close to where we started, so that's good. Or where we finished. Well done.
Press
Have a good one,
button.
Reese. See you soon, sir. That's a tongue twister. Let me have a look. Yeah, she tried to put a knife on somebody with the upper hand. Well, I mean, with better hands, I guess. Maybe, kind of. There you go. Right. Yep. Schedule-wise, there is no stream tomorrow. Or if there is, I will. And well, I'm not planning on doing one, but if one does appear, then I will announce it on the Discord and things, as per usual. And then Sunday will be Sea of Thieves, last stream of this season, because the next one, I believe, arrives on February the 20th. So that'll be good fun. If there's games you want to see me play, all of that, as always, let me know. The Discord is... I nearly typed DOScord then. That's like the 1980s version that only runs in terminal. There you go.
I like that.
Yeah, DOScord. Welcome to DOScord for Windows version 3.1. Copyrights something. I don't know. Goodness me. Yeah, but if you want to join the Discord, there's the link, and then you can keep up on all the socials and everything as well. Yeah, well done to DB for being such a great co-host, and well, I kind of host generally, really, in the sense of he's running the game. Like, you know, there's a difference there.
And teaching you all sorts of great things about PGP.
Yeah, exactly, and GPG, and all of that, and .sig files, which just sound like files that you get when you want to try and 3D print cigarettes.
When you say sig file really fast, it sounds like something else.
Oh, God, well, okay. Right. No, I was just thinking it might be a type of file you use to 3D print a cigarette. I don't know. Back in the 25th century where they've stopped remembering how to make things. I don't know. Something they use in Star Trek, probably. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, thank you to DB and thank you to all of you as well. Oh, you know what we'll do is, let me see, oh, I typed the wrong name in. Is Colo
Are we
like?
going to be Tuscans?
What?
Are we going to be Tuscans?
How do you mean? Raiding?
Like
Yeah.
Tuscan Raiders?
Yeah. That's terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. I was going to raid Colo, but she's not on. Let me have a look. See what else is on. See if I can figure out. Ah! Oh, come on. I'm just having to improvise here. I need to find a way to easily figure out who's live rather than just looking through the channels, which is trickier than it should be. Let's see. Oh, oh, I believe. Oh, I believe. Yeah. I believe Radis is online. So we're gonna raid Radis. She may be in the middle of the PlayStation showcase. There we go, and hopefully that works. Let me know if the raid comes up. But thank you to all of you for coming along. Thank you to DB for being such an amazing host, as per usual. And really appreciate all of your support, the gift subs, etc. With that being said, all that remains for me to say, other than enjoy the PlayStation Showcase State of Play thing, is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is you're part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.